Alright. Let's get to it. I was already in the middle of an investigation. A paranormal investigation. Fuck. I'm already gonna forget. Determine the ghost background, assess extent of setup. Okay, so I remember it was pretty about last night. Breathe in, breathe out, please. Don't get how you have the patience, Amy. Yeah, I don't know either. Oh, you know what? Let me move my fan a little bit. It's kind of facing the right way. Alrighty, there we go. We're good now. Alright, what do you think? I thought that everything was set up by Kinoko-san as a material for his channel. But seeing the ghost being filmed like that, we can't be so sure anymore, right? Yeah, sigh. But if so, what should we do now? And what's going to happen to me? Relax, you heard the bossman earlier. We could look into the true nature of the ghost. What should we look into next? We know it's a setup, but let's check with the shroom head. If we find anything that wasn't a setup, that might turn into a clue. I see what you mean. On it! Okay. By the way, I saw something on socials. It's about Miwako Yotsua's father, I think. I asked her on my own network. Pretty easy find. Wow, that's great. When you feel like talking to her dad, meet me at the Permeating gate. I'll go grab the van. Okay. Alright, so we're still trying to figure out what the fuck. Hey, were you okay? Were you okay last night? Of course I wasn't. You have some nerve showing up today after what you did. My neck still hurts. Breathe in, breathe out. So about yesterday, some nerve you have. Out with it. Last night your planning stream was set up where you attacked me while pretending to be the ghost, correct? I was, and that Jasmine chick turns up uninvited. And Buzz kills everything just like that. Yeah, because she hit him. He was trying to set up everything. That's his fault, honestly. He asked for it. Also, when you grabbed my leg the other day in the park across the road, yeah, I hid in the bushes, scare you, rush to your rescue. I was filming that, you know? About the ghost, not the park. About the ghost, not at the park. Was the ghost standing behind Jasmine? You as well? That wasn't me. The first one that showed up in the stream wasn't me either. I was summoning with everything I got. Why won't she appear? Mary, Mary, Mary. Oh shit, what? Hello? Huh? What? I thought that was Kinoko-san, but you're here, which means... What are you babbling about anyway? The ghost just showed up in the mirror just now. Didn't you see her? Come on, not again. I give up. It's you. It's definitely you. You're the one who's been haunted by the ghost. Congratulations. Jeez. I'm the one who's haunted? Yeah, she's the one. That's why she's the one seeing it. The comments are pretty toxic from yesterday's stream. You both messed me up. Totally. Though the views are going up and up. That I appreciate. Okay. About your stream. Oh yes, about your stream. Did you know the ghost was filmed again in that one? Huh? Really? I guess not. Guess he didn't know, yeah. He didn't realize it. Breathe in, breathe out. He admitted it was a setup. By the way, another confession from Kinoko-san. On top of what he did yesterday, he was the one who grabbed my leg back at the park. What's he thinking, hurting others for his own gain? But, wait, what about the one who popped up behind me? Or the one who cameos on the streams from outside the door? He doesn't seem to know about those. So those could still be the ghost itself. Besides, something showed up in the mirror while we were discussing that. Hey, I can't take any more of that. We should seriously look into Miwako Yotsuya's background. Could be a ghost. A bit of a row last night. About what happened last night. I heard a loud noise at night and thought another incident might be happening. But it was just the boy in room 101 causing a fuss, yes? Can't wait for people to die or something again. The woman from the incident, Miwako Yotsuya, we're looking into her family. Ah yes, the woman from room 104. Her family, you say? Did I mention the man had no family at all? Really? The woman seemed to have a family, but their daughter was the culprit of a terrible murder. Maybe it was the finger pointing, but I heard they hardly did anything about it. Some parents can be so heartless. But as they cause all this trouble, you'd think they'd come apologize or something. If you see them, tell them to come say sorry. Oh, okay, if I meet them, I'll tell them. That reminds me. I wonder if Jasmine was able to find out about Miwako Yotsuya's father. Ooh, making progress. I have rechecked details with Kinoko-san. The ghost that appeared at the park and the ritual were both Kinoko-san. On the other hand, the other sightings may have been actual ghosts. I see, gotcha. As you said, the problem's not solved yet. Yeah, this guy's complicating it because he's over here trying to set it up while we're trying to figure out. Well then, let's go say hi to Miwako Yotsuya's father. Yes, I'm surprised how easily you got in touch with him. Not exactly easy. But yeah, piece of cake. This is where Miwako Yotsuya grew up. Her father still lives here. Oh, so that's her dad right there. Interesting. So we're gonna learn some of the background story on this ghost here. I did call first to tell them why we're here. Should be willing to talk. Understood. Basically, why does the apartment ghost pop up and what's it trying to do? Looking into Miwako Yotsuya might tell us something. Gotcha. I'll go ask about Miwako-san. Looks pretty normal for the family home of a ghost, but I guess you can't assume since parents and children can be totally different. Hello, we're from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. May we ask a few questions? You want to know about our daughter? About the investigation. Have you heard about the ghost at the Umekicho apartment? A ghost? So our team is investigating urban myths. We believe the apartment ghost might be your daughter, and we're trying to find out more. This might be a lot to take in, of course. I see. This is a rather sudden notion. Mr. Yotsuya, how should we... Oh yes, I should introduce myself. Suguo Yotsuya. Call me Suguo. Alright then, Suguo-san, thank you. This is a strange question, but if I went to that apartment, would I be able to meet my daughter's ghost? Huh? You like to talk to her? I admit I do, even if she did cause such an accident. Miwako's my daughter. You really care about her. Regardless of her choices, she is my child. Is this unusual? I mean, yeah. Oh no, it's just not what I expected. The neighbor lady described the parents as heartless, I think. Yeah, what's up with that? Daughter loving father. By the way, where is Miwako's mother? My wife. She was gravely affected by her daughter's death. Maybe because of that, she had a serious illness. And followed our daughter on less than 6 months after her death. Oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry for bringing it up. It may be hard to talk about this, but could we ask you about Miwako-san and the incident? Yes. Our daughter was energetic and optimistic and continued doing sports through college. We thought she would do fine in society too. It may have been her serious personality, probably had a mental breakdown. Huh. We never imagined she might stab a man and commit suicide. I believe it's because of her breakdown. Why else would she do such a thing? We heard he was selfish and abusive? Okay, let's find out. We heard the man was selfish and abusive. Newspapers and weeklies write whatever they want. I think he was genuinely worried about our daughter. I've been in the similar shoes myself. Similar shoes? One of my younger colleagues at work had trouble adapting to our workplace and started refusing to show up. I was worried and sometimes visited them at home to check on them. Excuse me? I'm not sure I understand. What are you talking about? Well, I'm telling you about my daughter's workplace boss. He was concerned about her and went to go check on her. Huh? Sorry, I'm still confused. Could you tell me about the incident from start to finish? Ah, I see. Our daughter had joined a PR agency, a dream career for her. A PR agency. Her assignment preferences didn't work out. And the team she joined was a den of abuse. Oh, she was getting abused at work. She fell into depression a few months after joining and shut herself in her apartment. Her boss, probably worried, went to go check on her. Mistakenly thinking he was forcing her to go back to work, she grabbed a pair of scissors and stabbed him. Scissors, not a knife? Then stabbed and killed herself. Killing a man and committing suicide does match up, but... Huh. It wasn't something like a man she was living with cheated on her? Cheated on her. We'll get back to you when we made sense of this, sorry. That sounds like a whole other thing. I think we got a completely different story confused with what happened there. Anything else? Boxes are piled up here. Maybe these are Miwako-san's things brought back but left as is. A Buddhist-style altar. The door is closed. We should open this without... We shouldn't open this without asking. Wait, so then maybe that lady, that neighbor lady, made up a bunch of shit up about that place? Yeah. Jasmine, his story is so different from what we heard. Huh? What do you mean? Agency work? Abusive boss? What? Is this the wrong house? No, it can't be. Oh yeah, the apartment. Check if the apartment address was correct. Good idea on it. Anything else? Excuse me, about the apartment your daughter used to live in. Could you tell us the address? Oh, yes. Address, apartment address. Flats, Umeki, 104, 123, Umeki Hancho. It's an old apartment with a park across the road. Oh yes, that's right. The Yumekicho apartment with the park just in front. So, hear anything interesting? Miwako Yotsuya did indeed live in an apartment in Umekicho. Yeah, checked on my end too. The apartment where the ghost popped up is Umeki Flats 104. Huh? Umeki Flats? Anyway, let's keep looking for clues on Miwako Yotsuya and confirming them. Understood. I'll keep looking into Miwako-san. Conflicting information, yeah. Is this her father's shadow? He looks kind of lonely. Damn, that's sad. Feels bad. So where is our mix-up here? Like, how are we getting different information? She said Umeki Flats. About your daughter. So I know this is asking a lot, but would you mind if we take a look at your daughter's belongings? Her things? Almost all her things in the apartment have blessings on them, so we disposed of them. The things we brought back should be in a cardboard box in the next room. Thank you very much. Maybe we take a look at the altar in the room back there? If possible, I'd like to see your daughter's picture. Please do. Go ahead and open the altar if it's closed. I keep it closed and seeing her photo there is difficult for me. Okay, this is the altar. They gave us permission. Let's open the altar. Let's see. 2 photo stands. A woman in her 50s. This is probably her mother. Then this must be her. A young and energetic girl with short hair. Not at all what I expected the ghost to look like. But why? This is Miwako Yotsuya, right? What the fuck? Short-haired woman. She's not a long-haired woman. Anything else? Hear anything interesting? There was a photo on the altar. A woman with short hair. Totally different look from the long-haired ghost. And you confirmed that the woman in the altar photo is Miwako Yotsuya, yeah? I did. I wonder what's going on. We have a completely different story now, like... Impression of the father. Miwako Yotsuya's father. He seems heartbroken at losing Miwako-san. When I mentioned the apartment ghost, what did he say? He wants to see her. He must be thinking about his daughter a lot. This is totally different from what the neighbor lady... I think that neighbor lady is making up a lot of shit. Why the conflicting info? Look closely. This must be the box you mentioned? The apartment address is on it too, that's the right one. Flat Umeki 104 123 Umeki Hancho. Huh. He told me earlier, but something feels off. Let's take a photo just in case. A box of mostly clothing? God. Jeans, t-shirts, boyish 20s fashion. The ghost we saw at the apartment wore a white dress. That's a totally different look. Weebtona. Dantius, what's up, bro? What's up, man? What's going on with you? I should think this over. The ghost was known as Miwako Yotsuya. You're dying? Why? Did you get sick? Oh, there's a heat wave? Dude, it's been kind of hot here too. It's not like insanely hot, but like yesterday we were like high 80s. I think today is pretty warm too, to be honest. You don't like the heat? Yeah. Yeah, today's more or less 80 degrees too as well. 80 something. We learned that a person called Miwako Yotsuya did exist and has passed away. And the more we hear from her father, the more confused I get. There are common factors, but so many things don't match up at all. Puzzling, yet what matters is that you deduce based on the facts you discovered. Did Miwako Yotsuya have similar characteristics to the rumored ghosts? What have you learned about her hairstyle, clothing, and personality? Most of the info conflicts with what we initially heard, but we heard it from the same neighbor lady. I don't do freedom units, so I don't know how much that is. Fuck. 83 degrees Fahrenheit is... Is there no conversion thing on here? I don't know, yeah. Let's see. Uh, 28.3 Celsius. It's 28.3 Celsius, apparently. This overturns some of our initial assumptions, but maybe this means that maybe the neighbor lady, yeah, honestly, the neighbor lady's fucking lying. Maybe that is a tremendous liar. Is a tremendous liar. And a tremendous liar, a passion for gossip. It's 91 here with 68% humidity. Ooh, that's hot. Yeah, that's actually hot, bro. And then humidity on top of that? Dude, you're probably sweating your balls off, like actually. Is a tremendous liar. Maybe the neighbor is tremendous, a different person from the, okay. No. Maybe Miwako Yotsuya is a different person from the Umeki Flats ghost. There we go, that's what it is. Maybe Miwako Yotsuya is a different person from the Umeki Flats ghost. Wait, could it be? Then do our investigations so far even mean anything? What about the Umeki Flats ghost? I really don't understand this. Yeah, it's actually kind of confusing because there's a whole other woman that died, killed somebody and died there, but she's not the same woman as the ghost that's haunting this place, who supposedly is named Mary or something like that. So much swamp ass Shrek came asking for his deed back. That's crazy, bro. It's my swamp. Can't make sense of this at all. I thought coming here would help us get to the bottom of the ghost situation. It feels like we're just getting further away from the truth. Ugh, why though? Unless I do something. We'll solve nothing, and Bloody Mary will come for me. Oh, yeep! Not now. Whoa, seriously? Wait, Dissolution in the state we're in? How's it going? You seem as confused as ever, Mrs. Ami. Director, I really don't think I can do this. The more we look into Miwako Yotsuya, the further we get from what we first heard. We're not getting any closer to figuring out this ghost. You do realize we're chasing a ghost for this case, and sometimes ghosts suddenly disappear. This ghost happens to be Bloody Mary, a ghost that appears in the mirror. A fake anomaly wouldn't have made things this interesting. The true thrill of urban myths is this maelstrom of clues and ensuing chaos. You're enjoying this way too much, but I thought you would understand, Mrs. Ami. Anyway, let us first unravel the mystery of the ghost in the mirror. Can we even try with all this mess? Oh, before we start, could you kindly relay a message to Jasmine? Sure, what is it? Huh? Sarah Yashiki? Who the heck? Why do we need to look into this person? The director would like you to. Not sure why. Jeez, never explains anything. Not that I care. This shouldn't take too long. Sounds great. Sarah Yashiki. What is it that we'd find from looking into her? Mrs. Ami, now is not the time for random distractions. Behold, the eye reveals all. Eye opener. Okay, somehow we're gonna figure this shit out right now. This is crazy. Let the dissolution begin. Yes. Now, as these are rather important factors, I would like to recap various elements. Important factors. For this kind of anomalous occurrence, the combination of conditions can be surprisingly important. Our help was requested because the ghost appeared during Kinoko-san's livestream. Why was the ghost filmed in this video? Isn't it because Kinoko-san was doing a summoning ritual? That is an insufficient answer. You need to dig in one layer deeper. Do you mean in more detail? Yes, that will turn out to be crucial. So, Mrs. Ami, yes. Why did the rumored ghost appear in Kinoko-san's stream? Because they stood in a mirror? In front of a mirror. Because they call the woman's name? Yeah, there. He was trying to summon a ghost that appears in the mirror. Standing in front of the mirror might be the cue for the ghost to appear. Assuming that is the reason, how many times did your investigation have you pass in front of the mirror? Unless the ghost appeared each and every time, that theory isn't convincing. Please think it over again. Okay, so, because he called it the woman's name. He called it 3 times, Mary, 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 and that is a requirement for summoning Bloody Mary. Kinoko-san was invoking her name each time he filmed his streams. Great. That is a critical and indispensable condition. Calling the woman's name was a key to a successful summoning. Okay, let us go over the entity that was summoned. The entity that was summoned, the ghost that we have been tasked with proving through this case. So, Mrs. Ami, yes. They are a previous resident of room 104, which Kinoko-san is renting now. The one who left behind the murder weapon, a kitchen knife, is being cited even now as a ghost. How would you describe this female ghost we are investigating? Long-haired and dress. A long-haired woman wearing a dress. We know she married a man who cheated on her, then committed suicide. You saw through the confusion. Rumors of a ghost in the apartment, clues from the neighbor lady, and the woman's face on social media. All that data leads to her identity. This whole time we had assumed that the woman was Miwako Yotsuya, but what her father's story, her photo and clothes, all of it was different. Exactly, as if there were 2 separate Miwako Yotsuyas. Short-haired Miwako-san? Or long-haired Miwako-san, as if looking into an infinity mirror. Okay. I don't get it this time, actually. I'm not sure what the... Let us move on. Other confusing information including the rumors surrounding the ghost. Your investigation seemed to follow a long-haired woman in a dress, formerly a resident of room 104. Yet you arrived at a short-haired, boyish woman instead. That's right. And now everything's a confusing mess. There was a reason why the investigation took a complicated turn. Despite the 2 women having such differing characteristics, there were similar conditions and clues that led to confusion between the 2 incidents. So, Mrs. Ami, what exactly was the cause of this confusion? What was the reason you mixed up the 2 incidents? Maybe, yeah, because she was talking about Umeki Flats. Maybe it was the address and apartment name. It's because of the address and the apartment names. Well observed. While talking to Miwako Yotsuya's father, too many things didn't match up. So we checked the address in case we were at the wrong house. In the moment, I assumed it was the same apartment, because of the park nearby and similar sounding names. Miwako Yotsuya's address was Flats Umeki 104, 123, Umeki Hancho. The room rented by Kinoko-san was Umeki Flats 104, 123, Umekicho. So one was Flats Umeki, and the other one's Umeki Flats. The address and apartment name are different. Side by side, the difference is obvious, yet the strong similarity can throw you off due to your bias. Case in point, none of the related gossip on social media pointed out this discrepancy. We're just at the wrong place? Now is a good time for a recap. During the investigation, the more clues we gathered, the more confusing things became. Yet it was also those clues that led us to the truth. So, Mrs. Ami, yes. What did we discover about this case from clues about the ghosts and the addresses? There were 2 murder-suicides. In this case, there were 2 separate incidents that he got mixed up. Though, through our investigations, we found that 2 were clearly different. But if we had trusted the rumors without checking further, we would have seen them as one. There are 2 different situations. The 2 incidents look very similar on the surface, but their similarities lead to confusion, like a misleading clickbait article header. Had you not visited the premises and talked directly with related individuals, Mrs. Ami, this answer might have been beyond you entirely. So the neighbor lady was right, it's just a whole other place. Now for my final question, about the true nature of the ghost supposedly summoned by Kinoko-san. The true nature of the ghost. She has dark and long hair and wears a white dress. She previously committed a murder in room 104. Unable to forgive her partner for cheating, she stabbed him numerous times with a kitchen knife on the tatami mat area in room 104. Yes, I confirmed that when I saw Kinoko-san's room through clairvoyance. So, Mrs. Ami, yes, tell us about the true nature of the ghost. The ghost whose existence Kinoko-san asked us to prove. Its true nature? As in, there's an actual ghost who can't pass on peacefully due to this tragic accident. Is that what you mean? No, that's not what I mean. Huh, well, now. Should be about time. Time for what? It's from Jasmine, picking up. Please do. Oh, no, this is bad. Jasmine? I checked on Sarah Yashiki, like you, too. But, jeez. Who'da thunk? Hold on, Jasmine, where are you? Your voice keeps dropping out. The incident in the apartment we looked at? Murder-suicide. What about murder-suicide in Kinoko-san's apartment? Only on died? What's that? Only one of them died in that incident. Huh? Lost connection. A vital detail has been revealed. I had trouble making it out, but Jasmine was telling us about the past murder-suicide in Kinoko-san's apartment. Only one of them died, so the woman's still alive somewhere? I wonder how far she went to park the van. But anyway, Jasmine's information should enable you to answer my earlier question. Only one person died in the murder-suicide. Now then, Mrs. Ami, back to my question. Of course, the ghost that Kinoko-san asked us to prove the existence of. Tell us, what is the true nature of Bloody Mary? The neighbor? Sugo Yotsuya? Watch it be the fucking neighbor, dude. Same hair. I think it was actually the neighbor lady. As she's living just next door to Kinoko-san, she could show up anytime she wants. That lady was in fact full of promises. Yet however compelling she might be, the neighbor's just a neighbor. Please think again. Okay, that's that. Maybe it's just a dead spirit stuck in this world, I guess. Someone who died in a murder-suicide still appears in front of us in spirit form. That's the ghost of Bloody Mary. Do you wish to throw away the clues you've gathered so far? Have you had an epiphany or something? No, we must settle down and think on our feet. Really? Okay. Sugo Yotsuya. So it really is just a living person. We had thought the ritual summoned a ghost, but the woman is actually a living person. Why is it always a living person? The mystery at the heart of this case. Bloody Mary's true nature has been revealed. The mystery is now solved. Okay. This is so extra, dude. Dissolution. Okay. So the ghost was actually a living person. But how could that be? What did Jasmine find out? The woman still wanders around the apartment, remembering her agonizing past. What do you mean? I went and checked on Sarah Yashiki. Jasmine? First of all, Sarah Yashiki, she's the former resident of room 104. That means Sarah Yashiki is the person who committed the murder-suicide? About that, maybe this wasn't a murder-suicide. What? That means the murder weapon's still out there. It could just be plain murder. Wait, what? Really? I see. How very interesting. So Sarah Yashiki, a ghost that appears in the vicinity of room 104, could be a murderer. Those rumors were all smoke and mirrors. Wait, what do you mean? Sarah Yashiki didn't die in the murder-suicide. She lived. Is that so? Hold on, I don't understand. We can discuss the specifics at a later time. Let's get to room 104 right now. Kanoko's in danger. He is? Yeah, you could just get stabbed by this woman. Never, dude, what happened, bro? What's going on, Never? How could this have happened? He's still calling her name. Mary, Mary, Mary. Oh, was it this crazy chick? Oh my god, it was that crazy chick at the park. What the fuck? If he hadn't spoken to her, I wouldn't have had to kill him. None of that matters anymore. If I take the form of a ghost, I can hide the truth with stories. I can't let more people see that mirror. I must destroy it. Yeah, she was wearing the correct thing too. What the fuck? She actually transforms? How can you call yourself a viewer? You're not even a fan. You pick apart my every word in action. Tease the streamer all you want, but pay your dues first. You and your stupid comments. I was ready for have 5 shot and 3 more after that. Fuck no, dude. I don't do shots, man. I'm not that. I'm too old for that. That's crazy. I'll have beers and I stay chilling. I don't need to be doing all that. The great thing is, because I did that, I was chilling. Don't worry, I do it for you. Don't do it. Never. Don't do it. I woke up. I didn't even feel like I had a hangover. I was pretty good. As I thought, I'll have to make the mirror the star of the show. If I let everyone get a good look at this mirror, they'll... Huh? Who are you? Give me your name. Mary, Mary, Mary. Mary? Yes, my summoning worked. Destroy, destroy, destroy. Holy fuck, dude, she looks crazy. Don't worry, Uncle, time to be a man. No, no. Destroy? Oh, is that like one of the Bloody Mary's top hits? Hold on a second, what's with the knife? That's dangerous. Must destroy the mirror. No! Help me, help me! Kinoko-san. Oh, she just kneed her in the back of the head, bro. Holy shit. Kinoko-san, are you okay? What? What's going on? Kinoko-san, she's the previous resident of this room. Neither Bloody Mary or a ghost. She's a living person. What? Are you okay? Jasmine, you're bleeding. That's not mine. It's Sarah Yashiki's. I think it's just flaked blood. She covered herself in it to look more like that ghost. So this is the infamous Bloody Mary, huh? I can't believe you're a Bloody Mary, Hinata-san. I'll call the cops. You keep an eye on this room. I think I'll never drink. Yeah, you don't need to drink, bro. You really don't. You're fine, but you're better off not drinking. Well, so the ghost who showed up in the stream isn't actually a ghost. It's just a living woman. That's right. There never was a ghost. Huh. Devastation and judgment. Sleep talking again? I'm awake. Wide awake. Only on the holiday. Yeah, that's fine. I was wondering if those prophecies in the cards were always happened. I was just thinking, not napping. Prophecies can be read in so many different ways. Yes, of course. It just feels like they were foretelling what happened. And you're an awesome fighter, by the way. I didn't realize. Yeah, well, I actually live, so... With you as a partner, I feel like we can solve any case that comes our way. Daily reminder, I'm just your driver. Ugh, whatever. Looks like the UMDC video's up. You're right. Wait, this is the incident we just solved. What? But he just wrapped everything up. That's the norm. Just watch it on the drive back to the center. Oh god, my freaking arms hurt, dude. I was carrying the heavy table. That table I set up, you saw on stream yesterday. I I had literally bought that table and the chairs yesterday. It wasn't, we didn't have those at all. So I made a quick run at Home Depot, bought the 2 tables, bought 2 more chairs, so we had 6 chairs. Damn, to be honest, we needed more chairs, actually. Yeah. But I had to carry that shit all the way out of Home Depot and all the way to my house, like from where I park, because my parking is so far away from the house. It was pain, dude. Bloody Mary appears, huh? Still, what an intriguing Bloody Mary. I'm still confused about most of it. Why did Sarah Yashiki attack Kinoko-san? Kinoko-san had nothing to do with it. She wanted to destroy the mirror. Does that mean the murder weapon Jasmine spoke of, the one never found in the murder case, was the mirror? When Kinoko-san mentioned showing a trick on the mirror, Sarah Yashiki must have worried that so many eyes on that mirror would expose her. Of course, that is simply speculation. Only the police know the details. Oh, it wasn't a knife, but after killing the man with a shard of the mirror, Sarah Yashiki wiped off the blood and put the shard back in place. Then she put the knife in the man's hand and stabbed herself, making it look like a murder-suicide. She made sure to get blood around her neck to paint the picture well. With no evidence, the police had to release her, and she let the rumors of the woman in room 104 dying spread far and wide. Oh, so whenever she was spotted, she acted like a ghost. Playing the part of the ghost, she always made sure the rumors stayed loud and active. You felt the effects firsthand, didn't you? Her story was hidden under layers of false truths. The Miwako incident. What happened in the mirror? Ah, yes, the mirror. It still decorates the wall of its beloved room 104. Actually, I believe that both the incidents were brought about due to the influence of that mirror. I can barely contain my speculations. Please do. More importantly, thank you, Mrs. Ami. It was nice of you to bring back this Illuminate card. Reflection of Death, owned by Kinoko-san. He no longer wanted it. His summoning ritual failed and the ghost was a living person. He insisted I just take it. Yet the prophecy itself was fulfilled, it seems. Hey, director? What is it? While doing social media research, I saw people revealing others' personal information or posting random guesses, and having fun doing so even. What about it? What about it? How could they cause someone else such pain and not feel any remorse? They simply don't care. Huh? Rumors say a ghost haunts that apartment. I'm sure there was a murder or something bloody and horrific. They take interest and sniff around. Yeah, they do. Do they care what became of the woman living in the room? No. Public interest doesn't last that long. It's all someone else's mess, a mere piece of entertainment. Damn. That's terrible. This music. The rumors themselves aren't inherently evil. The problem lies with the people who handle them. The people who handle rumors. Maybe that space needs something drastic. A great reset, devastation, and judgment. Director-san? Construction site? Who the fuck is that? The Samijima incident. Delete. Great reset. 1,000 hours? What the fuck? Ooh. Miwako, Miwako. Miwako. Oh shit. Did he summon his daughter? What the fuck? We got the second card. Right? Episode 3. Stairway to Limbo. It's kind of interesting how it's all separate into episodes. It's kind of cool. I love this pixel art style. It's so cool. Did you see that site? Weird cards and a countdown? Yeah, I heard that. I heard that devastation and judgment thing. Occult fans planning doing something crazy. They were behind the bomb attack on Chief Cabinet Secretary. And they have a countdown? Must be till their next attack. Tons of bombs going off when it reaches 0. LOL. What were they called again? The Samazimmerers? Yes, Simmers. I could picture them doing this. They'll erase you if you keep saying that, XD. Oh shit. He's one of them. Huh? Must be imagining things. I don't know. Breaking news. A terrorist bomb attack took place yesterday by unknown parties, killing 3. The security police urge caution when approaching unattended items in public spaces. Next, updates on the missing persons. I see, so the countdown may be a statement of intent. I'm scared. What's gonna happen when it reaches 0? And why are they even doing this? The countdown page shows the Devastation Judgment painting. They are anticipating the advent of war, natural disasters, or a pandemic. When the paradigm shifts, there's a chance for their lives to change fundamentally. Though, that does seem to be an opportunistic view of the Great Reset. Will they really get to change their lives? They do seem to believe so. I'm looking forward to the day. The day when all the fools will have everything exposed and judged. Huh? Now, I should brief you on the new request. There's a mystery-themed tour whose participants are set to go missing. We have been asked to find out the identity of the tour's organizers and their goal. So you know the client is anonymous. Sounds as fishy as it get. Yeah, so like a tour is having people go missing? That's insane. An important point of note. If they realize who we are and why we're there, they may cancel the tour outright. Does this mean that we'll be participating in the tour incognito? You may hear angels sounding their trumpets. But please do be careful. God damn it. So this Ueno Occult and Dark Mystery Tour. Oh man. Mysterious tour, unknown organizer, people going missing. Is this for real? And I heard it's invite only, right? Means I'll be there instead of the client. They okay handing us the ticket or whatever? Should I wear a mask or something? How'd that even help? This ain't even a hardcore deep cover gig. No probs until they realize we were given the tour tickets. So don't you go introducing yourself as a center rep, okay? I'll try not to. Anyway, on the menu today, find out the identity of the tour's organizer and their goal. With the risk of having the tour itself called off, if the organizer realizes who we are, so I should wear a mask then? We're regular normies, no one's gonna notice anything, we do. That's that. Mind checking socials about the tour itself for starters? Yes. if we're going undercover, better read up a bit about the tour, yeah? I can't find any info on the tour outside socials. Need to check the rumors around this obscure Ueno occult and dark tour. Find out who might be going on it. Indeed. The popular secret occult and dark. This is the tour? It looks like it, only for selected participants, huh? What a concept. Occult and dark. I should probably look up occult and dark. You might get some hits from old posts. Seems like there are a ton of rumors though. You might be able to narrow things down with some keywords from people who went before. The tour will cover Shinobazu Pond Anomaly, the truth about the unsolved case in Ueno Park. Unsolved case, underground facility, barrier? Sounds like quite the tour. The secret underground facility in Ueno and barrier protects Tokyo. Do not, under any circumstances, tell anyone you see on this tour. Is this some kind of occult tourism? I guess they'll be hitting Ueno's famous occult spots. They're doing that tour with the wild rumors? I want to go. How do you apply? Getting a reaction for the words wild rumors. Doesn't wild rumors sound a bit like wild tubers? You can forage or something? What? Yeah, what the fuck's talking about? This tour is not just invite only, it's held randomly. No one even knows who puts it on. A closed door exclusive tour. So mysterious. I've heard tours of a secret base in Ueno underground. You can actually go there? No way, right? A tour of Ueno's urban myths. I only know of one of them. The one where Saigo-san's statue moves, or was it the dog statue? I heard it from an occult researcher, but places are large full of people like Ueno Station have rips in the space-time continuum. That's so... Okay, that's some sci-fi shit. And those rips tend to be the source of many mysteries. What? I have to know more. Seriously, did anyone get selected? Oh, you can get selected. Okay. Maybe I'll find the other tour participants with this keyword until they get on that. Occult and dark water rumors. Okay. Hey, Occult and Dark organizers. I'm waiting for my invite DM. How do you get the invite email? How do you qualify? Do they need to know things like follower count, annual salary, marital status? I heard those who get the email will never come back after Occult and Dark. I'm sure they're writing the river Styx right now. Creepy, but you get a DM for a tour you never signed up for, right? That's a death trap. You'd have to be crazy to go. People think it's a lie that you get an invite DM, but it's not. I went on the tour last year. You can't get that kind of experience anywhere else. Also, who's spreading rumors about people going missing? Lol. Those who have been on the tour seem to be pretty happy with it. I guess people aren't actually going missing. Isn't Occult and Dark infamous for people going missing or meeting misfortune? The tours themselves are their own urban myths, like if the guides are even human or not. Going missing? Meeting misfortune, really? People going missing? If so, the police would normally be involved. The whole invite-only tour thing Switch do. It's hard to say if it actually happens, but people do get invite DMs. I got an invite before. It was such an experience. I found myself wondering if this was all just a weird dream, even now. Yamada Gas Mask heads over another world. I got the infamous DM for the Ueno Occult and Dark tour. The message really comes out of nowhere. I'll post a report article soon. I'll be on the lookout for it. It's Yamada Gas Mask. Pretty famous as a web journal. Oh, Yamada Gas Mask. I was banned temporarily, but I'm back. Alright, wild rumors. I don't know how you can actually say. Have you heard the wild rumor there's a mysterious being on this timeline on the same level as Ueno Occult and Dark? Keep forgetting the name though. A mysterious being. Oh, what's that? Is that some secret account? There's so many weird accounts out there. If you put doctor or lawyer in the account name, people fall for it even more easily. You end up mutuals? Do you end up mutuals automatically or something? Huh? So it's not an account hack. Are you talking about Natasha Singh? What is that? Who is Natasha Singh? I think I've heard that name in some urban myth. No, not mutuals. You end up following them even though you're never followed. What? It's like you have to actually look at the Natasha account for it to happen. Huh? Unstoppable as an influencer, lol. It must have tens of thousands of followers by now. Is my account following someone without me knowing? Is Natasha in there? They had like 700k followers, right? Just looking at their profile on your phone made you follow or something. And once you were following, things got intense. No way, 700,000? Impressive. Try searching for it. You'll find a whole bunch of them. It's true. You can make a living with social media these days. That's different from Natasha's Sing story. I know. It wasn't some kind of ultimate hacking tool or whatnot. Okay, well. I'm missing one more clue. Oh, I guess I didn't. Oh, this was a clue. Okay. This is the other clue. There you go. Tour full of mystery. Alright, that was it. Got what you need? The tour was better known than I thought, and more people have been on it than I expected. Basically, people are talking about it as if it's a rumor or something. Maybe it's like a hobby for the organizer. A tour focusing on mystery spots in the Ueno area. Fully invite only. And it said that some participants have gone missing. Yep, that's the point of this request. Isn't this case pretty dangerous then? For now, we sneak in as the normies and hide who we are from the organizer and participants. That's at the meeting point. Blend in with the group, gather clues ninja style, okay? Ready as I'll ever be. Ninja style. Shinobatsu Pond. I think that's the group there. Everybody's just hanging out here. Excuse me, is this the meeting point? No, I don't think so. We're looking for the Ueno Occult and Dark Mystery Tour. We read that it'd be gathering here. You are registered. Kindly show me your invitation DMs. Yes, thank you. Kindly wait here for a few more. The fuck? Oh, there's that guy, that Yamada mask guy. I'm sorry for being rude. I didn't think anyone would be taking part in pairs. I'm glad we have more girls joining us. Huh? You're together. Is that even legit? First time I hear that +1s were valid. That being said, I wouldn't have any friends willing to accompany me here. Now that all our participants are here, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a journey of mystery and deep insight, the Ueno Occult and Dark. Thank you everyone for your patience. Introducing myself, I will be your humble guide and butler during this tour. We have handouts for you about today's tour. Thank you, huh? Do you have any for us too? Strange, we are short one envelope. Huh, great start. Or what, maybe someone snuck their way in? Everyone's invitation DMs were correct, so that wouldn't be the case. My sincere apologies. Please share the handouts among yourselves. Oh, okay. Now, if everyone could open the envelopes I handed you, you'll find this tour's concept detailed inside. The first location is right here, Shinobatsu Pond. Hey, what the hell? Is something wrong? Well, there's this creepy paper in mine, yeah? This part of the fun or what? Actually, yes. Good guess, sirree. What the fuck? It's got a snake. Congratulations, that card comes with a special bonus prize. We'll be sending you something at a later date. Huh? He seemed like he just made that shit on the spot. Huh? Oh yeah. I heard the store had some people going poof in the past. You sure it's safe to even be here? Yes, exactly, Mr. Guide. That is wholly incorrect. Just rumors, I tell you. No doubt a result of the deep mystery surrounding this tour. So, back to the tour. Shinobatsu Pond is our first mystery spot. Our mystery tour activities begin here. Mystery tour activities. A 4-digit number is hidden here at Shinobatsu Pond that is related to the next spot. Please work together to try and find it. Let the mystery begin. I'm a bit worried about our guide. Wow, we're in, just like that. Just talk normally, we don't want to stand out. Oh yeah, about the envelope we didn't get. Gas mask, let me take a pic. If you ever need to check on anything. I don't really get the people going missing vibe from this. It's just a regular tour so far. Huh. Yeah, I gotta agree. The tour's handouts didn't say much either. We should just still be careful though. Swan boats are actually pretty scary. They rock around quite a lot. But I'm a grown up now, so I should be fine. I wonder if Jasmine would ride one with me. This boat's really dirty. The seats and pedals are all rusty and falling apart. Might be older than the others. Huh. I don't see any 4-digit numbers. There's a number 3 in the back of the boat, but this isn't it, is it? I'll note it down just in case. Everything going well, I presume. About this tour. I'm not fully up to speed with this tour, to be honest. This tour is indeed full of mysteries. A tour of Ueno's mystery spots by invitation only. The game-based activities are part of the draw, no doubt. But the biggest point of note is that no one here, including myself, knows full details of the tour's planned course. Huh? You mean you don't even know what we'll be doing next? What? So we're supposed to look for a 4-digit number related to the next location? Yes, precisely. Once you find it and inform me, this location is done. I will then guide you to the next mystery spot. So it's like a game. Indeed, indeed. But you don't actually know the entire route. Indeed not. Who's the organizer then? Who's organizing this tour? It's not you, is it? Of course not. I'm just a humble hired guide. I've never actually met the organizer. Isn't it a fascinating tour? The fuck? About the tour's handouts we didn't get. Ah, yes, my sincere apologies about that. I merely brought along the materials I'd received, so it's unlikely I'd forget just one of the envelopes. I should ask him though. This guy doesn't know what's going on. The guide is leading us through the tour while adding to the fun. However, when it comes to the tour's plan, he has no idea. He has no idea what the details since he's just a hired guide. If the participants had got missing before, what if something happens to this time too? Nobody knows who okay. Hello, I'm Azami Fukurai. Ah, hey, Yamada here. I work as a writer. You're Yamada Gas Mask, right? I heard you're a famous web journalist. Let me take this off this mask so it's easier to talk. Also, just Yamada's fine without the gas mask. What made you sign on to this tour? Not much to explain, really. I got a DM invitation, I showed up. And I guess since this tour draws a lot of interest, I thought I could write about it. You will be reporting on on the tour? Pretty much. Just go ahead and do my journalist thing. About the other participants. Never met any of them. Don't know them. Have you found the 4-digit number? Of course. It was so easy, I'm kind of disappointed. Found it right after the search started. What was it then? I need notes on Mr. Gas Mask too. Who showed up wearing his namesake. It seems he's actually famous, but what was his job again? He's a journalist. Better not offend him, Micah, with his writing. Yeah, there's another button. There's another number, 38. They have swan boats. I remember writing these when I was little. Well, who was I with when okay. Numbers. There's number 8 on the back of the boat, but this can't be it. It's not 4 digits anyway. There's some graffiti in the corner with some numbers. 5S Kinoko was here. People who graffiti their names like this must be pretty proud of themselves. Hello, I'm Azami Fukurai Fujiwara. Nice to meet you, Fujiwara-san. As in the historical Fujiwara family, including Fujito Fujiwara. Furito? What made you sign on to this tour? Well, you could say I have a special interest in the occult. I did receive a DM invitation. Joining was the only option. The other participants. About the other participants, I'm really not interested. That Yamada gas mask seems famous online. To be clear, I don't know him personally, I just know of him online. Have you figured out the 4-digit number is? Pardon me, I got distracted thinking about something else. I have a lot on my mind, so I'm leaving that to the others. What's he distracted about? I thought he was doing the tour right now. Hello again, I'm Azami Fukurai. Oh, hello Azami-chan. I'm Kimura, glad to meet you. Why'd you join this tour? I'm actually something of a horror story fan, especially the kaidans. Also, a man's face showed up in a photo I took here before. The fuck? Who is this person? This pond has a rumor about a man's ghost who's hunched over and mumbles something. There's this rumor that people who see his face get pulled into the pond. So it might be the ghost in this photo. Scary, huh? That's some rumor. I feel like I might learn something about the ghost if I joined this tour. But I was really happy as I didn't think I'd actually get an invite. Huh, a ghost? I've had my yearly dosage of ghost encounters. Have you figured out where the 4-digit number is? I'm not really good at this kind of thing, so I haven't found a clue. I guess I'm waiting for someone else. Check the sign. Shinabatsu Pond. Oh, so the lotus flowers bloom at certain times of the year. 4 digits. I don't see them anywhere. Huh, what's this? There's a rope tied to one of the sign posts. There's something on the other end of the rope. Another swan boat. This boat seems off somehow. I wonder why. Oh, this one doesn't have a rope. Maybe it came off? Wouldn't the boat float away like this? I don't see any park keepers around. I could call park services once we're done here. There's a number 13 on the back of the boat, but no 4-digit numbers anywhere. Maybe it's somewhere else. Yeah, Fujiwara. He talks in a somewhat unique way. He said he loves the occult. A trusted companion for the tour. We should ask him for advice when we can. Okay. Kimura-san. Kimura-san is the only other woman in the group besides Jasmine and me. She loves kaidans, Japanese ghost stories, and took a photo related to one. What was in the photo? A ghost that appears by the pond. They say you get pulled in the pond if you see the ghost's face. I saw the ghost trace. But that should be okay? Hello, I'm Azami Fukurai. Eh? Oh yeah, well, me, I'm Matsuda. What made you sign on to the store? Well, yeah, I'm not really that interested in all this. But the store is pretty popular, yeah? I had like zero interest in this cult stuff, but I did get that invitation message. So I figured, why the hell not? Why waste it? Like I said, the rumor about people going sayonara, wonder what's actually going on. Ah, yes, of course. That gas mask kid, he's raking in dough with the name and shame articles, eh? Yeah? Kid's probably up to date on stuff like that, no? About the other participants, didn't expect much from the occult tour, but what a bunch of losers. Was hoping we might get some celebs, but the only one who shows is Yamada Gas Mask. Have you figured out where the 4-digit number is? You really don't. You really doing that quiz thing then? Sheesh. Oh no, no offense, nope. Just hurry up and solve it for us, yeah? She, damn, they just want her to do the work. Matsuda-san. Matsuda-san's tour materials had a strange drawing on it. He joined this tour, but his interest in the occult is non-existent. Yeah, he seemed totally interested. He's like the only one that's not interested in the occult. But if so, why did he decide to show up? He's just gonna be a sacrifice. Is this shadow a man? He's hunched over and kind of creepy. Could he be the man that showed up in Kimura-san's photo, the one walking around hunched over? I don't know if he's a ghost, but he's scary either way. Does the pond swallow people who see the ghost's face? Seeing to trace doesn't count, right? as it's not the ghost himself. What's with this shadow? It looks like a person, but it gives me the creeps. What are they doing? Writing something somewhere high up? Maybe this is a trace of an organizer writing the 4-digit number somewhere. But there's nothing near their hand. How could that be? Let's stop and think for a bit. Yeah, we've been told to look for the 4-digit number, but where could it be? I searched around likely areas, but couldn't find anything. You seem distressed. Even if you search a location, there's a possibility your searches were insufficient. Hypothesizing on where you should be searching might help you revisit such possibilities. Maybe it's written on the back of the swan boat, number 13. Really? The shadow near the sign seems to be writing something somewhere high up. I'm also thinking about the rope that was tied to the sign. Remember, each of the swan boats had something noteworthy. Yeah, they were different. I took notes for each so I could check again in my journal. Okay, maybe they were written not on the back, but on the head of the swan boat. Yeah, it was head, not back. Maybe it's written on the head of the swan boat, number 13. That must be it. That must be the swan boat near that shadow. The organizer wrote the numbers on it. Then the boat floated over to where it is now. I should go recheck swan boat number 13. If I'm guessing correctly, the number should be on this boat's head. Yeah. Aha, there it is. 0921. 0921, it's 4 digits. That must be it. I should go tell our guy now. The mystery for this spot is to find the hidden 4-digit number. I heard that some people went missing during this tour. That couldn't be an unfounded accusation. The organizer made that much clear. The 4-digit number is 0921, right? Well done, that's the number. As for what the number means, we will know at the next location, I believe, maybe, perhaps. We need to wait until the time limit for everyone else's answers. So kindly bear with us a while longer. Jasmine, am I incognito enough? Stop whispering. I know, I think I'm suspicious. Just call me Yamada. The missing people. Have you heard the rumor that people in the store went missing? About that, I don't think amateur snooping is going to dig up much. Do you think people actually went missing? Honestly, don't know. Since we don't know who exactly they're inviting. Oh, right. I was able to interview a former participant, though. What did you hear from the participant? Yeah, well, their story wasn't quite believable. They mentioned wandering into a different time where that it felt like another world. Seems they experienced something quite out of the ordinary. How could that be? Anyway, gonna see whether they were telling the truth or not. The fuck? I saw the man's ghost. I saw him, the man's ghost. Huh? What? I mean, the man's ghost he mentioned who walks around the pond hunched over. What? You saw him? Well, I kind of saw, not quite. Well, but you believed me. Thank you, Azami-chan. This means a lot. Yeah. She said, hee hee. Yeah, what about this guy? I asked about the missing participants. I asked Mr. Gasmask about the missing participants. Aha, so did they go missing, yeah? He doesn't know for certain whether anyone really went missing, but he said participants mentioned wandering into some strange place. So isn't that the problem, wandering into strange places? Who's even risk managing this tour? I don't know, that's a good question, honestly. Participants who saw strange sights. About previous tours, I heard the participants found themselves in otherworldly locations. Have you seen those places yourself? No, I haven't. This is my first time guiding this tour, so I don't know about previous installments. Oh, I see. I did read the organized email, what to do if we do end up somewhere strange. I'm told to let you know once you found the 4-digit number, so good luck finding it. Now that we found the number, please tell us what to do if we find ourselves somewhere strange. I did promise you that, but with no further ado, Go back the way you came, without deviating, that's all. Huh, isn't that kinda obvious? Well, that's the only thing I've been told, so... That's that then, I guess. Making a mental note just in case. You have to go back exactly the way you came from. Jasmine, I think we've gathered what we can here. Oh yeah, director's gonna call in. Let's step away from everyone just for a bit. Okay. Mr. Guide? We're waiting for an urgent call. Mind giving us a minute? Of course, please let me know when you're ready. Okay, should be good. It's ringing. How's it going? Director-san, nice work on joining the tour. Let's get this identification done quickly. Yes, let's get it done quick. This is so extra. Identification. Perhaps too early this time? Seriously, it's not like anything has happened unlike the previous cases. Is there even an urban myth that fits this? Not all urban myths leave ample clues or traces. Narrowing down the anomaly from a hazy silhouette, you could say it's the essence of our investigations, I guess. Now, on to identification. First of all, what's at the center of this investigation? A mysterious tour. It happens only irregularly, is invite only, and the organizer is unknown. Almost a mystery novel of its own. So, Mrs. Ami, this tour has been held previously. What was the anomalous rumor said to have happened before? Participants went missing. The rumor said that participants are going missing during the tour. Great. Precisely. Though the rumors have neither been denied or confirmed, there are rumors that participants go missing while on this tour. Okay. Moving on. Previous participants on the tour who made it back seem to have left intriguing comments. So, Mrs. Ami, what was it those participants saw during the tour? Someplace out of this world. They said they saw someplace out of this world. Okay. Yes, indeed. They wandered into some place out of this world and made it back. Okay. My final question. It is said that should you wander into some place out of this world, there's one thing you can do to escape. Go back the way you came. Go back the way you came. That's what our guide was told by the organizer. There are many ways to escape should you wander into some place out of this world. Yet for this case, to avoid going missing, you'll want to go back the way you came. The urban myth that matches the circumstances would be... Netherworld. What the fuck? Like they're taking us to the Netherworld. We started a river. We started a river Styx. The Netherworld. Hell, the Underworld, the Fey World, places other than this world, or other dimensions, worlds in past or future timelines. A collective notion for such anomalous spaces. The Netherworld sounds scary, but can it even be called an urban myth? Rumors of an otherworldly place and talk of getting caught in it and going missing. Those would constitute a full-fledged urban myth. I see, I think. Decisive for this identification was the advice to go back the way you came should you find yourself there. Though that might seem obvious, for the Netherworld known as an urban myth, going back the way you came has a special meaning, as well as being the only viable method of escape. The seemingly obvious way out, the organizer mentioning this clearly means that this tour involves another world. It makes sense to suppose so. Great. This investigation's goal is to assess a full picture of the tour and to determine the organizer's goal. If anything happens, go back the way you came. Please keep that in mind as you continue your investigation. Yes, I will. Netherworld, eh? Be careful. Cool. But how exactly? I'll try to be careful too. Yeah, cool how? Everyone will be moving on to the next location. It should be a 10-minute walk or so, but should you get lost, this tour being what it is, we might find ourselves going back the way we came. Please make sure to follow me there. Back the way we came, for the clown to wander off from the group? Don't even think about slowing us down. Well, off we go then. Yes. Esteemed participants, this is the second location for our Ueno Occult and Dark Mystery Tour. I think I know this place. Oh, like the little angel statue? Checking my notes. Hey. Yes, your attention please. 7 years ago, this spot was a stage for a murder case. Flowers and a photo of the victim? The person in the frame. He's the ghost in my photo. Oh, he's the one that's the hunched over guy. Huh? Huh? Photo, what? May I continue? We'll be taking a short break and seeing the sights here, and we'll also have a simple quiz related to the incident. Huh, a quiz. Happy quizzing here on this murder case. It was unsolved, yeah? I thought that the occult egghead, whoever did it, or something. Nonsense. Everybody knows Dr. Kisaragi was innocent. Fujiwara-san. That was a false charge, no question about it. Why the sudden outburst? Huh, Kisaragi rings the bell. Where did I hear that name again? So he was a ghost after all. Haha, the plot thickens. For now, let's take a short break. After that, we'll start with an overview of the premises. Weird vibes. I agree. Why are they acting like this? Also, we haven't seen anything Netherworld-like so far. I guess we're not at the entrance yet. I don't know. I think we're fine though. We're here to scope out the store and what the organizer's up to. You're right. Nothing bad. If nothing happens and nothing scary comes for us. Main concern now is the others are acting all strange. About the murder that happened here 7 years ago, was it? They're all acting kind of awkward after hearing that. Let's look around on socials during this break. Great idea. You know, makes me think of Tenchu incident. Is that what they mean by the murder from 7 years ago? What was the incident about? Wait, you don't know? Raised as a princess under a rock or something? Maybe? You get credit for jumping into a mystery tour with zero prior knowledge. The Tenchu incident is a famous one. Should be able to dig up posts from back then too. Posts from that time we should give you an idea of what it was like. I didn't think the incident would be that famous. Why haven't I heard about it? Should I try to read the news a bit more? Yeah, maybe you should once in a while. That mystery tour in Ueno is back. Disappointed I can't go, but I'll bring back some of that darkness from 7 years ago. Here are some old posts. Oh, that's so helpful. Socials are the best starting point. Just before dawn in Ueno Park, Kengo Nomura was found unconscious by a passerby. He was taken to the hospital in critical condition, then pronounced dead. According to the Ueno police, Kengo showed signs of being violently beaten and a murder investigation is underway. Damn, violently beaten in the park. It's a murder case from quite a while ago happened at this park. Breaking news in the Kengo Nomura case, another article from back then. This person, I feel like I've seen them somewhere before. The man found unconscious in the Ueno Park. A piece of paper with Tenchu written on it was found near the scene. Therefore, the case will be called the Ueno Tenchu incident. It just marked as Tenchu. What the fuck? Looks like the Ueno Tenchu incident caught a lot of attention. I might be the only one who's heard of it, who's never heard of it. You should search it up then. Okay. It's been since 7 years since it happened. If I remember correctly, his money wasn't stolen, so it wasn't a robbery, maybe a crime of revenge. Why else leave a piece of paper that says Tenchu? What does Tenchu mean? Is some kind of punishment done in the name of the gods? Tenchu. Alright. If I remember correctly, his money wasn't stolen, so it wasn't robbery. It's scary enough just being in a park at night. Imagine a creepy phone popping up with hazy lighting. Wouldn't want to use it. No thank you. This gives me shivers. Ueno Park is so big, no wonder some parts are creepy. What's this creepy phone? A payphone? The phrase creepy phone is reacting. Looks like it's drawing attention. More attention than I would have thought. Got me curious about it now. Alright, search keyword creepy phone. The Nomura guy who was attacked in the Tenchu incident is treated like a victim, but maybe he did something to deserve the divine punishment. Who would say something like that? What the fuck? A reason for divine punishment? Let's see. Like deserving punishment for doing something bad. Okay. Remember the streamer who went looking for with a piece of paper that said divine punishment on it? That was hilarious. Like, who said they get to be the judge of that? Wait, a streamer, not the police. Nope, not police, just some regular dude. The Tenchu incident, huh? That brings back memories. Never expected it to end the way it did. How it ended? Yeah, you wouldn't know. The way it concluded is famous too. Like what? The guy behind the Tenchu incident was that occult researcher Tsutomu Kisaragi, right? Kisaragi. I know I've heard that name somewhere. From the same book at the center, maybe? Tsutomu Kisaragi is kind of famous in our circle for his book, Occult Great Reset. Oh shit. And that's part of the whole fucking prophecy right now. That's it, he wrote that book! Even if you wouldn't say the book is niche, it isn't for the masses either. Tsutomu Kisaragi was a uni professor. At the same time, he was working as an occult researcher. A uni professor and occult researcher. That's amazing. And he's the culprit of the Ueno Tenchu incident? Getting a reaction, I'll look up Tsutomu Kisaragi. Let's see what kind of post this comes up. Alright, here we go. Ueno Tenchu incident. Too many search results. Creepy phone, how about that? Tsutomu Kisaragi. Okay. News like Ueno Tenchu incident culprit. The dark side of an occult researcher was really trending for a while. I used to love reading Tsutomu Kisaragi's book. What a shock. Why would Tsutomu Kisaragi do such a thing? If you look into it, you should be able to find out. Rumors about the culprit. Strange that a harmless occult otaku would suddenly start getting people, and with Tenchu no less. Killing. Didn't something happen between the victim and Tsutomu Kisaragi? Maybe they were mocking the occult and that set Kisaragi off, who knows? Lol. That means Tsutomu Kisaragi had a motive? Who knows? Could be that. Maybe the person who gets got is somebody who doesn't believe in the occult. Because the guy who doesn't believe in the occult, in this particular case, he's got the special envelope that has a snake on it. Which means he's gonna get got. He's gonna be the sacrifice. I don't know. Don't treat Tsutomu Kisaragi like some suspect. Try reading his magnum opus, Occult Great Reset. Personally, I think Kisaragi was taken out by the powers that be. Taken out by the powers that be? Whatever the book says, it's just some conspiracy theory. It's people like this who terrorize and justify it as divine punishment. Block and report. Terrorize? I guess you're trying to call him a Zimmer or to leap. It's dangerous to think we deserve better than others. So Tsutomu Kisaragi is living proof of that. Proof? Are they saying he was convicted? No, that didn't happen, I don't think. Their takeaway from the book is that we deserve to be rewarded. I'll be back in a minute. I need a minute to get it out of being overstimulated. Yeah, honestly, you should, because 40 second graders is insane. I don't know how I cannot do with that. But then again, I'm not somebody who's like particularly good with children like that. Wait, I'm confused. It's confirmed this Kisaragi guy was a culprit? Is that what it's about? And is there not a post or article that explains how everything went down? Tsutomu Kisaragi committed suicide before conviction. Isn't that basically admitting he's guilty? Suicide? Kisaragi committed suicide because of this. The suicide of an assistant professor. The internet blew up with comments. Oh shit. That's actually crazy. Like I thought, another keyword here. Better look into that. Tomo Kisaragi suicide. So Tomo Kisaragi committed suicide before he could be exposed as the culprit of the Tenchu incident. Seems like something an occult researcher would do. I bet he had delusions about afterlife too. Some people just have no common sense. Damn, Jesus, the disrespect. Choosing suicide before people found out. Either way, nothing to do with the occult. Kisaragi's book was all about dispelling occult stereotypes like that. In this case, people just say whatever biased things they want. With all the hate he got, anyone would kill themselves. That's the dark side of the media and the internet. The dark side of the media and the internet. They have so much influence in all directions, and the gossip was non-stop. You know what's childish? Choosing death as the way out. His crime will live on forever on the internet. Damn. That's despicable. Who do they even think they are? He had siblings too, right? We should show them reality before they start spinning ideologies like Kisaragi. Going so far as to threaten his siblings. Dark spec. Proof of Tsutomu Kisaragi's falsified suicide. Is Ueno Tenchu incident truly unsolved? Okay. False accusations. Take a closer look. That article's 7 years old. Posting a totally different story. That was their way to get clicks while the topic was hot. Zero credibility. Oh, you're right. Now I see that it's just a repost. I found an old article by Darkspec. Was it all fake news? He was innocent? I didn't need to sell his book. What is this person trying to say? Whatever their values are, I guess. Ignorant people get swayed so easily by whatever info fits their views. It's not just Tsutomu Kisaragi. The whole family's a mess. What are the police doing? Huh? What do you mean? That Dr. Kisaragi's family should go down too, just because they're related? Even if that makes no sense to us, it somehow does for them. Their sense of power, their sense of justice is twisted. What are the police doing? This. How come the Ueno Tenchu incident is still unsolved to this day? Our tax money goes right into their pockets, so why don't they get some work done? Huh, unsolved. I thought Dr. Kisaragi was the culprit. The Ueno Tenchu incident hasn't actually been solved? A total mystery, right? That's what makes it an urban myth. The case wouldn't turn unsolvable just because the culprit committed suicide. It's just another piece of the puzzle that keeps the incident relevant. I see, okay. It's still unsolved, so, okay. Tsutomu Kisaragi committed suicide, and some people think it was a false accusation. The case itself is still unsolved, and most of the posts were just unbelievable. Yeah, the info going around on social media was total chaos. The things they're saying about him, even if Dr. Kisaragi were guilty, did they really have to go that far? This kind of mess will flood your timeline each day. I've seen worse too. So much going on, I feel overwhelmed. So the Ueno Tenchu incident was really well known. Yeah, made a lot of news for sure. And Tsutomu Kisaragi got piled on like crazy. Not surprised he gave up. Also, about Kengo Nomura, was it the victim? Yep, killed near the pond in Ueno. Another thing, the ghost in Kimura-chan's photo? Could be him, right? Oh yes, I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Kengo Nomura's ghost from Kimura-san's photo. Huh, just a thought. Could Nomura-san actually still be alive too? Nah, no way it's that again. Once in a lifetime is enough already. Then maybe an alternate Nomura-san from the netherworld. Maybe, maybe not. Anyway, let's get back to the tour. This is not Mina, I know. I'm trying to finish this game as soon as I can, so we can get into Mina. Damn. I'm celebrating my 18-month Mina tonight if done soon. I don't know about tonight, bro. I think there's still several hours left of this game. I am attempting to finish this game today if it's possible. Although I don't know if it is. But Mina is gonna be... I'm gonna post it. I'll post it on Discord when Mina is gonna be coming up. Hutu ban. What do you mean Hutu ban? You're not gonna ban anyone. What the fuck? Did we keep you waiting? No problem. We're all here now, so... Introducing the second mystery spot on this Ueno occult and dark tour. This here is the scene for Ueno Tenchu incident. Ta-da! Oh. Damn. Yeah. So here we are. This is the scene of what's known as Ueno Tenchu. Can't damn Daytona's. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. I never... Oh, I never noticed that. What the fuck? That's so useful. Anyway. Okay. September 21st? That's what the 0921 meant. The victim, Kenguru Nomura, is said to have been attacked here by the culprit. Yet numerous mysteries remain unsolved, including the murderer's identity and motive, and the Tenchu message. The rumors say Kengo Nomura's ghost appears in front of anyone trying to solve this case. And takes him away to someplace unknown, or so I heard. Ah, maybe, maybe not. Someplace unknown. Could that be the Netherworld? Now, here's the next puzzle we'd like everyone to solve. The Ueno Tenchu incident was named after a piece of paper with the word Tenchu written on it. Where was that paper actually found? The organizer has hidden an envelope somewhere within this area, and solving the puzzle will lead you to it. Our next destination will be in the envelope, so best of luck in finding it. It should contain information on the Ueno Tenchu incident as well. Huh. To tell you the truth, I have not been informed about the rest of our locations or schedule, so please work together to find it for everybody. Ready or not, the search is on. Hey, the mood in this group keeps getting worse. I know. Like they all have thoughts on Ueno Tenchu incident. Might want to check with them about that too. Yes. Okay, actually, fuck, man. Jasmine, what's your impression of this tour so far? As a mystery tour, it's been pretty regular so far. Doesn't feel like we're heading to the Netherworld, but I think something's changed after we got here. The participants are one thing, but something about this place also feels off. I agree. What do you think's going on? About the investigation. Anyway, prioritize finding them after the next spot, but also try to get a feel for what's going on with these guys. Maybe ask them if they heard anything about the Ueno Tenchu incident. You're good at that kind of thing. I'll try. Jasmine, any idea how to solve the riddle? We did guess right about the Ueno Tenchu incident, but I didn't see any posts talking about the Tenchu paper itself. Gasma's a journalist, so he might have an idea. Okay. Reminder on the quiz, where was the Tenchu paper discovered? Best wishes on your search. About the ongoing quiz, would you like a hint? I would if I could, but to be honest, the organizer only gave me the quiz text itself, so I don't actually know the answer. Let alone the envelope's info on where we go next, or info on the Tenchu incident. What? What are we gonna do if nobody knows the answer? Oh, whoops. Not good. I guess it's up to everyone to solve the riddle then. Do you know about the Tenchu incident? I hate to admit, but 7 years ago I was away in Spain studying flamenco dancing. Flamenco in Spain? I was there for a couple years hoping to go pro. I chose to move to Morocco for a 3-year stint at a sushi place. Sushi in Morocco? I got back to Japan 2 years ago, so I have no idea about events prior to that. I see. Mr. Gasmask, can I talk to you for a bit? Yeah, I guess. He doesn't even want to be called. He doesn't have a gas mask on. He doesn't want to be referred to as that. Since you're a journalist, perhaps you know something. About what? Back when the incident happened, did you do any research on it? Would you happen to know where the Tenchu paper was found, for example? Yeah, well, the person who first discovered Kengo Nomura lying there, I heard they passed by while jogging. They called an ambulance, and after Nomura was carried off, they noticed the Tenchu paper. They found it after the victim was carried off. But wouldn't you notice a paper like that right away? I should probably check the area first. So the Tenchu incident hasn't been solved yet. What are your thoughts on it, Mr. Gaspask? My thoughts? Well, if you mean my personal view. Tsutomu Kisaragi, the occult expert, some say he's innocent, but personally, I think he's a strong suspect. And why is that? Well, obviously, it must be a reason for that much controversy. The victim, Kengo Nomura, was on the staff at the Ueno Ancient History Museum. There's talk that Kisaragi, as an occult researcher, and Nomura were clashing about ancient history matters. Clashing about ancient history? Tsutomu Kisaragi and Kengo Nomura were fighting about ancient history. Creepy occult type and academic historian. Oil and water much. Huh, Dr. Kisaragi was an occult researcher, but I thought he was a uni professor too. But is that his story even true? You might want to ask Matsuda-san. Don't mention I said this, but he works at the Ueno Ancient History Museum, which means he's a colleague of the victim, that Nomura guy. Huh? Oh shit. I should compile notes on Nomura-san as well. He's the victim in the Ueno Tenchu incident, which attracted a lot of attention back then. The piece of paper found on the ground near Nomura-san's body. Which word was written on it? Tenchu, the wrath of the heavens. Yes, Tenchu, divine wrath that strikes down the evil of heart, which the incident itself was named after. But why did the murderer leave this paper behind? Nomura-san didn't seem so evil that he deserved such a fate. Tsutomu Kisaragi. He's the author and researcher of the occult Great Reset. Fujiwara. Ask questions about Draw's extensive knowledge. Okay. Okay. White lines on the concrete road are showing what seems to be a human outline, so the Tenchu incident happened here. Did someone draw this for the tour? If the Tenchu paper was found lying on the ground, it would have been around here. But I don't see any envelopes lying around. Should I look around with the glasses? A photo of Kengo Nomura, a victim of Ueno Tenchu incident. They have flowers too. Would a photo of the victim of a 7-year-old murder still be around? I wonder who put this here, for the tour perhaps. A statue of a child angel, but with graffiti on it, jeez. I mean, the director said singing angels. The statue is titled To the Great Beyond. Is this telescope for observing the Great Beyond? Huh. Angel, why does that ring a bell? Fujiwara-kun, were you able to solve the puzzle? No, not quite yet. Any progress on solving the puzzle? Well, I do happen to have a certain degree of confidence in my ability to solve riddles and puzzles. I'd say I'm actually quite good at them, but this particular puzzle is outside my area of expertise, so I prefer to leave it to you all, yes. Do you know anything about the Tenchu incident? To be honest, the Tenchu incident is the worst case of false accusation since the war. It imposed a wholly unwarranted stigma on Dr. Kusaragi's name. Yes. Since the war, that bad. Do you happen to like Tsutomu Kisaragi? Well, it's not really about liking or disliking him. For people like us, Dr. Kisaragi is viewed as a living deity. I can say without any reservation, yes indeed. For those of us with similar interests that you might call the otaku, that book was a shining light of a gift. Well, wow. In conclusion, Dr. Kisaragi authored such a book. The likelihood of him becoming a criminal would be beyond the realm of possibility. And yet to the general public, they lack the social literacy to discern. So as his book also mentioned, a stigma is hard to shed once in place. Thank you for sharing that. In brevi. Tsutomu Kisaragi was falsely accused. The fact that this truth is kept from the widespread acceptance suggests a conspiracy by some powerful entity. Okay. Matsuda-san, may I have a word? Eh? About the Tenchu incident? No idea. Oh. About the puzzle? Don't care. Find that envelope so we can move on. I see. About the strange paper in your envelope earlier. Ah, yeah, wanna see it? This is just a drawing of a snake. Huh? Ah, who knows? I guess it is? Anyway, is this really a bonus draw like you said? Do me a favor and check with the guide what he meant by that, would ya? Okay, sure. He has a point though. What does a snake even mean? If the organizer put that paper in the envelope, could it be related to the netherworld? I heard that you were a colleague of the victim, Nomura-san. Yeah, I sure was, but this Nomura guy, I didn't know him too well. And you, playing amateur detective or what? No, that's not it. Then do me a favor and cut the detective crap. Gets on my nerves. Yes. Yeah. Kimura-san, can I ask you something? You saw the photo in the frame, right? I knew I'd seen his ghost. Does this mean I'll be taken away? Are you alright? You look kinda pale. The photo I showed you of the man's ghost. You think that might be Nomura-san from the Tenchu incident? She's trembling. Must be really scared of the ghost. If she is, maybe I shouldn't say that I think so. They do look similar. Might just be a coincidence though. They say if you see the ghost's face, the dead man pulls you into the pond. Our guy just mentioned a similar story too. I think he made up the story about Nomura-san's ghost just to spice up the tour. Really? Let me go check with our guy just to be sure. Then you won't have to worry. Oh, that was the shadow looks like it's touching the photo. Is this setting it up? Maybe the tour organizer's shadow? This is the only shadow that's acting strangely. If the shadow is the organizer, this means they hit the envelope somewhere around the photo. Okay. What the fuck is this? This place here is creepy. Oh. About the ghost. What you told us earlier about the ghost of Kengo Nomura. About the people who encounter him being taken to unknown places? Oh, yes. It was written in the materials I was told to read at this location. I tried my best to make it sound creepy. I hope you liked it. Is that story really true? If the ghost actually exists, you mean? I can't really say either way, being just a hired guide. Oh, I see, of course. It's probably better if I took a Nomura-san the ghost isn't real. About the paper Matsuda-san found his envelope. Huh? Oh, about that. That was kind of, like, what was that about? It didn't seem like something you prepared for show or as a surprise. It'd be nice if you not to tell the other participants, but I wasn't told there'd be something like that inside. But I did improvise quite well, yes? I'll just message a report to the organizer. So please let Matsuda know that he indeed is the winner, please. Okay. So you don't know what that means either. I wonder if the drawing is supposed to mean something. I should ask someone well-versed in occult matters. Any leads? Mr. Gas Mask? Okay. Is something troubling you? About the paper found in Matsuda-san's envelope. There was a strange snake drawing on it. Do you know what it means? Could this possibly be? The serpent held by the Cretan healer priestess? No, that doesn't add up. The Cretan peeler Pleistos? Oh, I know. This must be Suijin-sama, a water god. Oh, what? I don't really understand. In brevi. In other words, the serpent is not just a random snake, but an icon related to the Suijin Shrine. The water deity from Suijin Shrine. I see. Thank you for the info. We can check on the other drawing that looks similar to this one. Looking closely at this graffiti, it does look like the water deity drawing, like the one Matsuda-san got. Would Fujiwara-san know something? Okay. About the monument next to the victim's photo. Ah, are you aware of the significance of that trumpet? I don't know. Jen, are you okay? Are you okay? Do you have PTSD from earlier today? Trumpet? It is said to resurrect the dead when blown. But there's a certain secret theory too. It's also said to be a sign calling out for the gates to be opened. Yes. I totally thought it was a telescope. My brain is mush. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Your brain is dying. It's all smoothed out from all the children screaming in your ear. Just watching children just misbehave probably drove you crazy. Huh? An angel with a trumpet. The drawing on the monument's pedestal, what do you think it means? This is just what I infer, but the angel's trumpet opens the gates. Drawn there is Suijin-sama, a water god. They were actually pretty good. Oh, they were actually pretty good? Okay, that was pretty good then. The whole class, it's the 1 million questions. Oh. They'd be like, they'll ask you like 10 questions in a row. And what is that? And what is this? What is that? What is this? The gate that connects here and the beyond, the world we know, the world we are in, and the netherworld may be here. Could the serpent perhaps be enticing us there? Could it be? In brevi. That would mean that we are being invited into the netherworld. The netherworld. I have nothing conclusive, however. They're at the stage that the questions are off the wall. Like crazy questions. Like when they start asking you like, how did my parents have me? You're just like, I can't answer that question. Was that for show? Like in Pioneer days, is it true children got lashed? Damn, that's the part where you're like, yes, actually. When they misbehave, they got lashed. And then just like, with like the most serious face, you tell them that. Just fucking scare them. Our guide mentioned he didn't know if the ghost rumors are true or not. We probably shouldn't tell her that as is, right? Anything wrong, Azami-chan? Well, I asked the guide about the ghost he mentioned. He barely brought that up to spice up the tour. Oh, really? Thank you, I feel better hearing that. Yes, that's what I heard, so you can relax. As long as the ghost doesn't show up or anything. Will you be okay now? Yes, thank you. I thought I could handle the occult and horror, but I think I felt really anxious there for a bit. I hear you, I'm scared of ghosts and monsters myself. I'm glad you're with us on this tour, Azami-chan. I think I'll be okay for the next spot as well. Thanks again. Would you have any idea where the Tenchu paper was found? If it was a piece of paper, you'd think it was on the ground near the scene, right? Not much of it, of course. Do you know anything about the Ueno Tenchu incident itself? The Ueno Tenchu incident. Let me think. Those terrible t-shirts, perhaps? T-shirts? Soon after the case attracted attention, t-shirts printed with the Tenchu word went really popular. Don't you remember? It was quite the boom. T-shirts exploiting the incident. I wonder if this is related to the puzzle. Probably not, but still. I should keep this in mind. I wonder if anyone else knows about the t-shirts. About the t-shirts. How would he know? Matsuda-san, do you know about the Tenchu t-shirts? Those annoying tees with trash taste? I hear they were based on the incident. Yeah, writing Tenchu on shirts to copy the murder. Some also had the mindless words like got me or owned. People loved it. I hate the way they printed those on the back of the tees too. The word was printed on the backs. Yeah, of course, that's what the case was about. Check behind the victim's photo. The Tenchu paper was pasted on the victim's back. Let's check behind the frame first. Nope, not here. Okay, let's see. Where could the hidden envelope be? I looked around everywhere suspicious, but I haven't found it. Mrs. Ami, I actually envy you. Due to my power of vision, I am unable to enjoy this event. Your envy isn't helping, Director. It's a similar deal to the pawn from earlier. Try forming a hypothesis to narrow down what you might have missed. The puzzle for this location is... Where was the Tenchu paper for the Ueno Tenchu incident found? According to Mr. Gasmask, the paper was found after Nomura-san was carried off. If so, where would the envelope be hidden? On his back, because it fell down. Because if he was like, what was he, stabbed or something? He was stabbed. And then if they picked up his body and took him away, it was probably on his back. Okay, maybe... maybe it's pasted on... Maybe it's pasted on the back of the victims. Pasted on the back of the victim's photo. That's what I thought. Literally, that's what I thought. What the fuck? Maybe it's pasted on the back of the victim's photo. Yeah, that must be it. And Nomura-san's photo is supposed to represent him. Then maybe the envelope is pasted directly on the back of the photo itself and not on the photo frame. We should get that photo a proper check. Oh, okay. She looked at the frame earlier. What if we open up the frame and check behind the photo itself? Nope, nothing here. Why not? I was positive it'd be here. Huh? What's this? Looks like something was pasted here. Maybe the envelope was here at some point. Oh, I see. The shadow wasn't hiding the envelope behind the photo. It was shown taking the envelope. Someone must have figured out the answer before I got here. Who might that be? I think it's this guy, because he figured out the first one really quickly. Mr. Gas Mask? Just Yamada is fine. Yeah, it had to be him. Mr. Gas Mask, do you know about the Tenchu t-shirts? Yeah, those, sure. T-shirts based on the incident. Pretty popular then. Could the puzzle be related in some way? Could be. Don't know for sure. If you think it's a thing, you might want to ask around. Did you already find the envelope? You've already taken the envelope, correct? Yeah, sorry, I wasn't keeping it a secret or anything. Professional force to have it. I tend to hold on to info I find. So you know why the envelope was behind the photo? The paper was on Nomura-san's back, so the hiding place reflects that. Correct. Good guess, you got it. What was in the envelope, by the way? There were 2 envelopes. One was a map to the next location, the other was info on the Tenchu incident. I'll go ahead and hand this to the guide. Esteemed participants, I hope you've all enjoyed this location. A round of applause for Mr. Yamada Gas Mask, who was first to find the envelope. Get to the point. What did it say about the Tenchu incident anyway? Oh, of course. Checking right now. Oh, forgot to tell you. I have the Tenchu incident envelope here on me. Oi, what's the big deal, eh? Seems fair to me. I'm the one who found the envelope before anyone else. It's a scoop. I'm not gonna just give it away. Is the tour okay with this? Well, Mr. Gas Mask did find the envelope first. He did hand me the map to the next location. The only meaning of this current location is that Dr. Kisaragi's false accusation spawned here. So the wise thing to do would be to simply head to the next one. Heh. Then let us take a 10-minute comfort break and then head to the next spot. Our next location is unknown to anyone, one of Ueno's occult secrets. Are you ready to head into the unknown? Kimura has seen Kengu Nomura's ghost. Matsuda was Nomura's colleague. And that snake drawn on the pedestal of the angel statue. We haven't seen anything related to the netherworld so far. Don't let your guard down. No idea what could be coming. Busy on the phone? I traded numbers with Kimura-san. We're friends now. Jeez, we're on duty, you know. Anyway, let's check on occult spots and while we can. The request for this case was to find out who the organizer is and what their goal is. Might help us home in on that if we pre-gather info on the next occult spot. Right, on it. Let's get started. I'll gather info on occult spots and and grab any keywords related to netherworlds and Since the Cold and Dark are doing tour, does that mean there are a lot of occult spots in Is that kind of place? I haven't really heard anything, but maybe it wasn't on my radar. We'll need to look up some place names to get more info. Looks like is one of those keywords. Yep, we will need that one. Spirit spot makes me think some kind of cemetery or prison. Didn't think there'd be that many around here though. Prison? There's one in Ikebukuro, didn't you know? I heard of the dog at Saiko-san statue from CBR Parrot Guardian Dogs and they guard the portals to an alternate demon world. That dog was a guardian? Quite the sus urban myth. Yuno's demon portal is in Edo Castle. I read it in Tsutomu Kisaragi's book. There's a gate inside the castle, but the high priest Tenkai set up a barrier that keeps it closed. Demon portal, barrier? Jasmine, what's a high priest Tenkai? Like a high-ranking manga thing? Also, Shinobatsu Pond is a famous spirit spot, though I think has more places considered power spots like Kanendo Temple inside the park. I'd rather look into power spots instead of spirit spots. Should we hit one up on the way home? I heard this park site to the netherworld. I think it's Inari Shrine. Only those called upon can enter. Inari Shrine. Netherworld seems like a key word. Makes sense considering what we're looking for. On your way to power spots, be wary of four-way junctions. I heard the old lady at the crossroads could show up there. Wait, four-way junctions, crossroads, aren't they like all over the place? There are plenty of old ladies at them. Netherworld. They say that if you ride a boat on Shinobatsu Pond as a couple, you'll break up. That's more likely because 99% of high school couples break up. That's funny. I see, it makes sense. Some urban myths come from ideas like this. I heard they built an underground military facility during the war that went unused, but is still around even today. What a dream, a World War II underground facility. A military facility, I think they're making tanks or something down there? I'd be curious as to how they got the tanks back above the ground, if so. Oh, there's probably a bunch of shit going down underneath there, and that's supposed to be the other world. The glasses react to underground as well. It looks like underground places can be considered otherworldly. Look into that. Probably behind the shrine. You know, Netherworld. Who was it that said Ueno's connected to Netherworld? Tsutomu Kisaragi? He's well known in this field. Apparently, places with lots of people passing through, like Ueno, tend to connect more easily to other dimensions or netherworlds. There are a lot of old myths referring to roads, crosswords, intersections, and so on. Crossroads are also related to other dimensions. Turning at crossroads can get you all kinds of lost. It's easy to forget where you're coming from. I bet this whole underground netherworld is where all those Zimmers go. Because it looks like that guy that was posting that countdown was like in some dark place. Could be underground. That's not an alternate dimension, just a bad sense of direction. Before Tsutomu Kisaragi died, he was supposedly planning to lead a project on Ueno and the Netherworld. A shame that incident happened during it. I bet Tsutomu Kisaragi wrote a book about this whole like Great Reset, and he was part of this whole like underground group of people, the Zimmers or whatever the fuck, and he was gonna probably leak a bunch of information, so they just sacrificed him. Not that they sacrificed him, they framed them for that murder. A project on Ueno. So this is where Dr. Kisaragi was researching the Netherworld. I guess he was collecting info like what we're doing now. Maybe the dark Netherworld energy, was the real reason behind his suicide. Netherworld energy was the reason? Is that possible? Like a special attack from a manga or something? There are a lot of Netherworld-like places in Ueno, especially Shinobatsu Pond. They say the pond itself is a portal. The pond is a portal to Netherworld, so if we go in the water, we come out somewhere else. I played that game. I saw something online the other day about an elevator in a multi-tenant building in Ueno leading to the Netherworld, but I've been searching forever since. I can't seem to find that kind of website. Oh, that is totally a thing. You try to find a website you were browsing for, but it's totally gone. Yeah, totally. That's the interdimensional elevator. Press the right buttons and it'll take you to the Netherworld. So think it was a random elevator in a random Ueno building. Something that incredible located in a place like that? If it was that easy, so many people would have gone into Netherworlds by now. There are versions with 10 plus floors and 3 floors. If a woman suddenly gets in the elevator, that's it. I guess that woman would be human then. Has anyone actually made it with that though? Alright. So right now, this is Ueno Netherworld, Ueno Underground. There's a secret World War II base under Ueno. I doubt it. During the war, military facilities were removed underground to protect them from air raids. And it's not just Ueno. Tokyo has an underground passage called the Royal Underpass. It's used for a VIP evacuation route and nuclear shelter. Isn't this just common sense? If you walk in Ueno Park, the ground just shakes. The ground sometimes shakes even in the parts where there's no subway underneath. The ground shakes. That means something's down there. Isn't it just their imagination? So that sound wasn't the subway, but a motor sound from an underground military facility. Even though no one's down there, the machines are still running. Speaking of underground, doesn't it remind you of the Iron Barrier? I may or may not have heard of that. Some urban myths are like that. The Iron Barrier. Isn't that about the Yamanote line? How it's shaped like a yin-yang to protect Tokyo? Train tracks forming yin and yang? That's so impressive. That's just a theory. They can easily destroy the Yamanote line because it's above ground. That's why they moved it underground, right? The Ueno Underground is the vital point of the Iron Barrier. because it is located in the northeast, the unlucky direction. At least that's what I read in Tsutomu Kisaragi's book. Iron barrier under Ueno. The vital point of the iron barrier. What happens if it's destroyed? Tokyo will be destroyed? Demons would invade? Yamano line in reminds me, I heard a ghost appears at the exit of Ueno Station. Stations really have a lot of rumors. Okay. Okay. So, there's probably some underground station that takes you to this supposed Netherworld station? Really? Okay. Hey, we're talking about an otherworldly station. Kisaragi Station comes to mind. Tsutomu Kisaragi loved that station. Wait, that's literally named after him. The fuck? As in Tsutomu Kisaragi? It's just a coincidence. Okay. I see a picture of that online. It was found to be fake. So this dark station photo is fake? We should probably assume that. These otherworldly stations are not somewhere where you randomly decide to justification to. Otherworldly stations like Tsukunomiya, Yami, Sutaka, Hitsuka, Amagataki. How many are there? Not over 100, right? Those are the stations found by people who went and managed to get back. If we include those who didn't come back, it's gotta be well over 100. Those who didn't come back? Seems like there are stations that people can't come back from. Wow, that's scary. How do you manage to go to one? Do you just ride the train? Are there people who want to go? Only those with overactive imaginations. There was one you could get to by riding the train without stopping from Akihabara Station, but Tsutomu Kisaragi tried it a bunch and he said never managed to get to it. Kisaragi Station is the worst of them though, right? If you accidentally get off the train, you'll never make it back. Never come back, scary. It's not a real place you can even get to. So you'd think, but if you make it there, they say there's a spatio-temporal dude who can help you get back. So this time, it's not about how to get there, but how to get back out. Oh my god, I don't know. Ueno Netherworld. Ueno Station. How about just station? Okay. Netherworld Underground. There's actually results for that. The Underground often leads to Netherworlds, especially in Japan. Why especially Japan? I wonder. Is Unagi's visit to Yomi? I think Yomi is probably the first Netherworld from Japanese myths. Yomi. Visit to Yomi, what's that? Some Izanagi guy went to visit his deceased wife in Yomi, but he saw that she had no makeup on and he decided to turn around and go home or something. Even in death, you're supposed to keep up in appearances. Well, I want to be free from makeup when I'm dead. Umusubi Kororin is also about the Netherworld. Those places are definitely underground. That's a story of a man whose rice balls fall into a hole and he follows them in, right? And then he finds the Mouse Kingdom. Wait, is this like that theme park with something else underground? You're mixing things up. And in Alice in Wonderland, she ends up in a different dimension after jumping down a rabbit hole. That is a common theme. Other worlds and underground, there might be some connection. Teacher, is Agartha and the Hollow Earth Theory also considered another world? Hollow Earth Theory? Agartha? What does that even mean? No idea. These interdimensional terms can be way too complex. Basically, the underground equals the netherworld. Be really careful when you go underground. I guess we should watch out. Okay. That was awesome. How the fuck was that a clip? There are really a lot of stories about the netherworld. I'm starting to feel like there are portals everywhere. I'm still not sure exactly what the netherworld is. All we're turning up are vague stories of the netherworld supposedly being there. There wasn't anything convincing about what happens if you find yourself there. There was talk about a place out of this world from earlier, but not much for witnesses. If you did get to the netherworld, you'd just be stranded there, right? I hope that's not where we're heading now. I doubt we go on a netherworld safari. The organizer wouldn't want that liability. But how about the rumors of people going missing from this tour? And this here is our next location. It's just a random building. This rundown old place is the next spot. Yes, I will check again. Oh, it's probably the elevator that they were talking about in a random building. Maybe that elevator is where the shrine was or something? I don't know. Please be aware, this is just the entrance. The key is this elevator's buttons. Beep, beep, bop, haha. A secret combination of buttons takes us there. Oh? Could this be the famed dimensional elevator? Could it be? What the hell? We seem to be headed down, beyond the existing floors. Before? Could this be? Behold, our next mystery spot, an abandoned facility deep underneath Ueno. Wow, where exactly are we? Is this from back during the war? Huh? Wait, oh no. The elevator, the button, it isn't responding. Ah, no signal on my phone either. No, 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 no. Why is this happening? We may be trapped underground. If we're in a regular basement, there should be stairs leading up somewhere. Dimensional elevators don't always take you to the netherworld. The netherworld? Is this the netherworld? We need to go back the way we came. No, 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 nonsense. This couldn't possibly be. Hey, you're the guy. Stop panicking and do something. Isn't there a manual or something? For emergencies during the tour, I mean? I received nothing of the sort. Yikes. Huh? We're missing one. That Kimura chick is gone. Huh? Maybe she headed back up alone. I'm neither liable nor accountable, you hear? That's not the point. Ah, we have here a strange note of some kind. Taking a look. Deep beneath Ueno from the underworld, an ancient darkness looms beyond the realm of the living. To cross the river at morning, seek the serpent's gold. Another quiz. Is this part of the tour too? I can't say for sure. I know absolutely nothing, like I said before. Jasmine, what should we do? Just keep calm. But, Kimura-san's gone. We need to find her now. We don't know if this is the netherworld or where she might have gone. The elevator isn't moving, which means we can't go back the way we came, so our options are limited. We can't go back. So if this is the netherworld, then... Hey, there's a puzzle here too. Could you just be part of the tour? If we solve it, maybe we'll get out. Zammy, we need to talk. Yes. An old elevator with a bag dropped on the floor in front of it. Could this be Kimura-san's bag? Come on, move. No good, it won't budge. Mashing the buttons doesn't work. I don't think it's gonna move. Jasmine, where are we gonna go? We're trapped here. This could just be part of the tour, you know? But the guide does look seriously panicked. The puzzle was to cross the river in morning, seek the serpent's gold, right? We can start by looking into that. Yes. So what are we gonna do? Tell me you have something in mind. Calm down. Solving the puzzle might let us move forward, so let's focus on that first. First, how about asking that occult otaku Fujiwara about the quiz? Jasmine, any gut feelings? I really can't tell if this is an accident or planned part of the tour. It's definitely getting harder to tell. Depends on whether Kimura-chan is safe or not. Kimura-san was on the elevator for sure, though I didn't see her stepping off of it. So if we've seen the worst, this could be a case of someone going missing. Shh, keep it down. Let's not stress them out even more. You can check around the elevator just to be sure. Those glasses might catch some traces. Understood. The walls are clearly very old. Army tunnel number 6. Some of the stains look like handprints. Creepy. I see something like dials on here. Looks like they could be turned. What are they for? 2 dials here. Looks like a dial lock of some kind. The dials have kanjis on them for Elderwood and for Tiger. Ah, no way. Phone's not working. This can't be real. Hey, take it easy there. This is all part of the tour. This is all part of the tour, isn't it? No, I told you I haven't heard a thing. Please let this all be for show. Kimura-san has disappeared. Maybe she's gone missing. We're finished. We're all done for. No, wait. Why did she disappear? Where? You don't just vanish into thin air. I looked around, but it really seems like she's just gone. Yes. Ending. Finale. Epilogue. This is on me, right? Must be, of course. Please stay calm. Yeah, he's not doing a good job of staying calm. Hey, are we really trapped in here? I can't say for sure, but yes, it does look like it. What the hell? I should have never joined this stupid tour. It's not even interesting. Do you think this is staged? Masato-san, do you think this is staged? Who cares, as long as we get out quick. Hell, I should have called it after the last spot. Masato-san, you mentioned you weren't that interested in the occult and such. Why did you stick with us this far? None of your business. I just kind of ended up here. I don't know about that, bro. That's not very convincing. An old and worn down metallic cupboard covered in dust. I don't see anything inside. Each of the drawers has a nameplate on it. How do you read this again? Like, looks like for king, but it does. But did it mean cow? Like in? Oh, maybe King's Road or whatever. Mr. Gasmask, I'd like to talk for a bit. Yeah, what? Mr. Gasmask, do you think this is all set up? Huh? Well, of course. The lights are on for one, and that puzzle is proof this is all for show. I guess, maybe so. That being said, this place is something. An abandoned underground army facility. Sick. I can see the views rolling in. Kimura-san has disappeared, and maybe she's gone missing. Really? Or was she never on the elevator in the first place? That's not possible. I saw her on the elevator with my own eyes. Is that so? Going missing during a mystery tour. If that's true, I smell an article. That might mean we'd be the first-hand witnesses to tour participants disappearing. Sick. About the info and Tenchu incidents that you received at the previous location. Yeah, I thought you might ask. Did you already look inside the envelope? Nope, not yet actually. By the way, something's off about you. You keep snooping around. I've noticed ever since this tour started. Sometimes putting on those glasses. What's up with that? The other girl with you too, observing us from a bit of a distance, wearing a bored expression, but what's really going on with her? It's not really what you might think. That Matsuda guy too keeps glaring at me since I found the Tenchu incident info. Must be really concerned about what's in it. And that otaku dude, you notice he sometimes has this weird look in his eyes? Is anyone on this tour even close to normal? He's very perceptive, yeah. What a marvelous spot for this occult fans and military fans. I'm glad you're having fun, but we might be trapped here, you know? Solving the riddle will lead us to the next hit, I think. The message you read earlier, do you think it's part of the tour itinerary? Deep beneath Ueno from the underground. From the underworld, an ancient darkness looms beyond the realm of the living. To cross the river of morning, seek the serpent's gold. About these verses, do you know what it's supposed to mean? Well, my own theory would be as follows. Firstly, deep beneath Ueno, from the underworld, an ancient darkness looms beyond the realm of the living. This probably means you are underground, which is the underworld, which is not the realm of the living. So probably the mythical world of the dead. Yes, the world of the dead. Then, do you know what the river of morning and serpent's gold might mean too? Let me think. The message advises to cross the river of morning and seek the serpent's gold. The river of morning mentioned here corresponds to the Sanzu River in Buddhism, or Styx in Greek mythology. That's kind of what I was thinking the whole time. Greek mythology. Therefore, it is suggesting we pay a gold coin to cross the river. I see, which means we have to find that gold coin first. Suppose we do find the gold coin. How are we supposed to pay it? If this is the puzzle, there should be a mechanism somewhere that allows us to. Would you look around for a serpent's coin as well as a river of morning? Understood. Is there anything else you've noticed? About this space we're in, I see various instances of the 10 heavenly stems and 12 early branches. So I would imagine those are related to the puzzle. Stems and branches? The dozen early earthly branches denote a 12-year cycle. Mouse, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, sheep, monkey, rooster, dog, and boar. Combined with the 10 heavenly stems, those form a 60-year calendar. The 10 heavenly stems are the elder and younger versions of the 5 elements. Wood, fire, earth, metal, water. Oh, I see. So there's an elder and younger version of all 5 of those. The year 2020, for example, was the year of the mouse, but also elder metal. In brevi. In short, this place has numerous words combining 2 kanji. Yes. I wrote up some notes on the 10 heavenly stems and 12 earthly branches. May they help you solve the puzzle. Oh wow, thank you. I didn't really get what he was saying, but oh well. It seems that the instances are lacking certain words from the 60-year cycle. You might want to determine which ones. Okay, this guy's nerding out, but he gave me a lot of fucking information. The whole wall is made of thick steel. There's a lot of red rust here. There are marks on the floor as if something was dragged away from the wall. Or is it dragged towards the wall? If so, the marks are cut off at the wall, which would be kind of strange. Is this red rust supposed to be the river at morning? Oops, almost missed it in all the rust. There's some kind of dial here too. These dials are also showed combinations of two kanjis. It seems like these dials are missing the for elder metal and the for sheep. How are these supposed to help us solve the puzzle? Okay. These dials also show two kanjis. Checking the Fujiwara-san's notes. Here, the two missing ones seem to be for elder water and for snake. Are these used to solve the puzzle too? Try looking for no luck so far. The serpent coin probably isn't around here. Search for the serpent's gold. Mr. Guide? Doomed. What should I do? We're doomed. Excuse me. Oh, hello. Do you happen to have any serpent coins? Huh? Serpent coins? I guess not, of course. If a Japanese koban counts as a coin, actually yes. Really? Here it is. A koban coin from the Suishin Shrine near the Shinobatsu Pond in Ueno. A koban from the Sushin Shrine. Could I borrow for a bit? Yeah, sure. This koban coin. Fujiwara-san might know something. Matsuda-san, this is random, but would you happen to have a serpent coin? Huh? Serpent coin? What made you think I would? Of course, sorry for bothering you. I don't know why I get so mad. These kanji also form a two kanji word. It looks like younger water for a rooster are missing. These may be part of the puzzle, so I should remember them. That other guy is carrying this whole puzzle. I thought this would be the most likely place to find serpent coins, but nowhere in sight. Mr. Castmass, this is a long shot, but would you happen to have a gold serpent coin? Serpent coin? Who would have something like that? Thought so. Okay, the time approaches. Is this wall the river Morning? About the steel wall on the back. It's covered in red rust and it looks like a river. I'm pretty sure that's the river Morning. That is indeed a possibility. Those red patterns look like a design, so it's unlikely to be just a regular wall. Please check if anything else stands out. Okay. I couldn't find a gold coin itself, but our guide had a koban from the Sushin Shrine at the Shinobatsu Pond. Oh, lo and behold, a Mizeni Memori charm from the Suishin Shrine. Water and rivers have indeed often been depicted as serpents and worshipped since the days of old, yes. Koban coins are gold coins, of course, so this would qualify as serpent's gold. Eureka, eureka. I thought the serpent's gold would be hidden somewhere in this room. If our guide had this, was it just part of the puzzle? Aha. This koban seems to be one of the ultra hyper rare ones, only 10 of which were minted in 2013. An ultra hyper rare design commemorating 2013, which was the younger water snake here. It is said to be make up buff your monetary luck. Wow. In fact, I own one of these kobans myself. Behold the utter brilliance of the younger water snake, kanji, 2013, and of heavenly stems and earthly branches. As the cycle 60 years, the coins would next be sold in 2073. I was blessed with this koban in my one and only chance during his lifetime. So that means, in brevi, two hyper ultra rare kobans just appear to coincide here. How is that even possible? Oh wait. If I remember correctly, Mr. Yamada Gasman owns one too. I recall him bragging online about owning one, narrowly missing a flame war. Which means that 3 of those 10 kobans are gathered here. A divine happenstance. Is that even possible? I'll go ask Mr. Gasmask if he has it too. Can I ask you something? Mr. Gasmask, would you happen to have a koban from the Sushin Shrine? Huh? I heard from Fujiwara-san that you had one and that you bragged online and almost got flamed. Oh yeah, that snake god koban. I do, in fact. Mind if I take a look? Yeah, here it is. It is the same one. What do you mean? Our guide, Fujiwara-san, and Mr. Gasmask. There were only 10 rare Kubans issued, and 3 of them are gathered here. Huh. Which means maybe Matsuda-san has one too. I'll go check with Matsuda-san. Hey, ask the guy if anything's changed, will ya? Matsuda-san, do you happen to have a Koban from the Suishin Shrine? Huh? It seems the Koban is the key to escaping this place. Ah, the Suishin Koban, yeah. I have one here, see? Please let me see it. It's all worn out, so you can't really tell what it says. It's the same Koban. Huh? What up? So we'll be getting out of here, yeah? Hold on a minute, let me think this over. Jasmine, about the serpent coins, I was asking around about them and it turned out our guide, Mr. Gasmask, Fujiwara-san, and Matsuda-san all own the same Koban. What's more, it's a super rare version with only 10 in this world. Huh? What are the odds? Strange, isn't it? Yeah, totally. It feels like there's some connection, but it couldn't possibly be related to the puzzle, right? Okay. This puzzle is way too difficult. Let's take a look at the puzzle itself once more. Okay. I mean, we have all these coins, we just... The puzzle went like, deep beneath Ueno from the underworld, an ancient darkness looms beyond the realm of the living. To cross the river in morning, seek the serpent's gold. That should be it. Mrs. Ami, you have what it takes to figure this out. I believe you found both the river and the coins. Yes, that's true. It looks like combinations of kanjis have something to do with them, but we don't know what to do with the serpent coins. The serpent coins, or the kobans that everyone had, there must be some way to represent them. When you examine the dials and the nameplates, there was something different about each set. And Fujiwara-san mentioned his admiration for the Mizeni Memori charm issued in 2013. The river and the kobans, what is it that we're supposed to do in the place that matches it to? Maybe we need to set the dial lock on the wall. Steel wall in the back to younger water snake, I feel like. Yeah, there you go. Set the dialogue on the steel wall in the back to younger water snake. That must be it. There must be something missing from the kanjis on each dial. Only the dials on the steel wall in the back can be set to younger water snake the year the Kobans came out. Let's try setting the dials on the steel wall in the back. I was trying to find traces of Kimura-san, but I'm not finding anything. Why not? It says that she disappeared while on the elevator. Is she really missing then? She's probably in on the... She was probably the organizer. The shadow's placing something in the jars. Maybe the nameplates on the jars were put there recently. What is this shadow doing? It seems like its tension is on the wall. Are they the ferrymen? The ghost-like shadow I see here and there. Could they be the ferryman who takes us across the river? If so, should we hand them the serpent's coin? Huh. Nope, I can't physically hand them anything. The fuck? Alright, open it. Let's set the dials to younger, water, and snake. Here we go. Yes, it opened. Alright, we can open this door now. Hey everyone, we solved the puzzle. Wow, we did it. Finally, we're out of here. Almost thought we were really trapped down here. Sammy, let's get the steel door a push. You'll all help out too. Alright, let's go. Took a while, even with everyone pushing. Dark underground tunnel. Guess we'll be following it. Elevator's out of business. Only way forward, yeah? Hurry up, guide. Eek, no, how could I possibly? We don't have much choice, let's go. Sammy, grab this. Good thing I brought flashlights, night tour and all. You're saying I'm leading this? To be honest, everyone here is up to something. I'll keep watch from the back. Remember what happened to Kimura. Anyone does anything shady, I'll take them down. Okay. Oh, shit. How long have we been walking? I think it's been an hour already. Nah, it hasn't even been 10 minutes. Do you smell something funny? Yeah, it's gas, but it's not that strong, so it won't hurt us. Considering where we are, let's hope it's not some weird gas leak. Impressive. I thought you were just some regular chick, but are you in some special line of work? Yeah, I'm just trying out the moves from action films. Huh, really? So where the hell are we? I'm not sure. Oh, Fujiwara-san. Maybe your occult insight can tell us where we might be right now. What's with him? The guy hasn't said a word since we got to these tunnels. Hold on, look at this. It's a train track? Oh, subway. Railroad tracks? Tracks? Really? Yes, there's a way out. We're getting out. If we follow them, we might reach a subway station somewhere. I never thought we'd stumble upon subway tracks. The closest subway line in the area would be the Casey line. But the tracks we're following are single track. Guess this might be one of the side tracks. Is it just me or are we being watched? It's felt like that for a while now. Also, I think I hear footsteps from behind us and what sounds like singing. The gas starting to get stronger. Oh no. My flashlight's flickering. It's about to go out. I know there's something lurking ahead. Right? Right? Hey, you're yelling, stressing me out. Please stop. Huh? Wait, look over there. It's a station. My flashlight is out. Glad we made it here with the loss of the battery. So which station is this, eh? Is this even a station in use or an abandoned one? Oh, you're right. Doesn't look like a regular station. No, no way. This couldn't be. Kisaragi Station. Huh? What the? Hey, they're gone. Yikes. Jasmine isn't with us. And Fujiwara-san too. Fuck. Huh? I'll go back for them. The flashlight's dead, remember? Oh right, think. Matsudo-san, do you have a lighter? Yeah, sure, but... Don't. A single spark in this place. The gas will catch fire and we'll all die in a huge explosion. Flammable gas. Then we just have to look for a way up. The path leading out is closed off with metal shutters. So now we're stuck in the station. And here's another message mentioning a puzzle. Hear this from a denizen of the underworld. An otherworldly path leads back to the living. What is this saying? We have 3 people missing and you're still messing around? What the heck is your point? Yeah, but we don't have much of a choice. Even if we could find our way back in the dark, that elevator still doesn't work. And now the gas is getting stronger. Never thought I'd actually get to use this. Mr. Gas Mask is back to gas masking. It's perfect for him. He's a gas mask dude. He was already ready. So solving the puzzle is our only way out. Well then, here goes. Okay. Observe. There are stairs on the other side of these metal shutters. We might be able to reach the surface through here. I should check if the shutters can be raised just in case. Huh. Impossible. It's not moving even a bit. A metal door. Maybe a storage room for the station staff. It has a huge padlock on it. It looks impossible to open. The lock has a 4-digit dial on it. Also, this symbol is the same one for Suijin-sama, the water god, what we saw earlier in the park. I wonder if anyone might know the correct 4-digit number. But wow, this station makes me wonder if this is actual reality. So to leave this unreal place, we'll need to solve the puzzle. I see. I wonder what this place is. Looks like an old station platform. But if you told me this is another world, I'd probably believe you. Is this another world? Mr. Gasmask, have you figured out what the puzzle means? Hear this, from the denizen of the underworld, an otherworldly path leads back to the living. So some say the underworld is a never-changing sanctuary of sorts, and the living means the world we know. A never-changing sanctuary. I guess this place might fit the description. It's talking about a way to return to reality from here. It's talking about the way to the land of the dead. Huh, the land of the dead. So the way to return to reality from here is the path of the dead, meaning maybe it was already shown on our way here. Something like that, I think. I'll give this puzzle a little more thought. Could you check around the station? Part of the sign with station name on it was taken down. I wonder what station it was. A hidden mechanism on the panel. Nope, it's just a regular sign. The station's creepy, gives me chills. Let's solve the puzzle and get out of here. Hey, hell, how did things end up like this? What do you think about this situation? Thoughts? I have a big meeting to be at tomorrow, so we better make it out of here or else. A station bench, how old is it? The paint is all dry and cracked. Maybe there's a secret exit underneath. Nope, no, of course not. Breathe heavily. We won't make it out here alive, will we? Don't say that, we might still find a way out. I really need to take a break. I wonder where Jasmine, Fujiwara-san, and Kimura-san went. Oh, why is this even happening? I need to quit this job. Yeah, well, it's too late now. The symbol on the padlock. I'm about to dial on the door. Oh, this is the weird mark that was drawn on Matsuda-san's torn materials. It's the same as the one we saw in Shinobatsu Pond, right? Are there any 4-digit numbers that might be related? The thing in reference materials I received, huh? By the way, the 4-digit number back at the pond was 0921. Yeah, right, the date of the Ueno Tenchu incident. Also the day Kengo Nomura passed away. That's right, the day he left this world. There's a ventilation duct near the ceiling. Could it lead to the surface? Way too high to reach. It doesn't look like the type that opens. It doesn't look like wide enough to crawl through. Stairs leading from the platform to the tracks, but it's totally dark down there. If the flashlight hadn't died, we could have gone a bit further. Observe. The trace is someone putting up a piece of paper. That might be the organizer of this tour. This trace is very strange. It's very vague. Maybe the shadow of someone who used the station back then. I wonder if the station was ever actually in use. Yikes. I see hands wrapped around the ventilation duct. But why are they up there? Open the padlock, yeah. Here goes nothing. 0921. Oh, it opened. This number is the day of the Ueno Tenchu incident and Kengo Nomura's passing. Why would the padlock open with that number? Is someone trying to tell us something? Let's check the station staff room. Observe. An old work desk. I wonder when it was last used. Anything in the drawers, please? Nothing's here. A row of old lockers. It's faint, but there's graffiti painted on here too. I've seen the shadow before. God of Death is shadow from before the river of morning. Could there be something in the lockers? Huh, most of the lockers are just closed, but there's one locker with a dial lock. 4 digits again? Let's try 0. Nope, not that easy. What stands out is a snake drawing on the locker door. Speaking of snakes on this tour, reminds me of the Suijin shrine coins. A 4-digit number related to the Suijin shrine coins? I wonder what it could be. I think someone mentioned something. Who might remember? Let's get back to the platform. Oh, the year they were minted in 2013. What the Koban coin you have? Can you think of any 4-digit numbers related to the coin? Huh? 4 digits? No idea. I see. By the way, if you're looking into the coins again, is there another puzzle? That's right. It's a strange to be asked for similar answers, isn't it? I wonder if the puzzle itself is hinting at something to make us realize, or am I overthinking this? Matsuru-san, you had a Koban coin, right? Yeah, you know I do. Do you happen to know a 4-digit number related to the coin? Yeah, there was something, a younger water snake anniversary one once every 60 years back in 2013 or so. 2013, sounds like it might work, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, 2013 was it. Alright, let's try it out, 2013. There we go, we're good. Here we go. It opened. Yep. Yeep, what is this? The sinner with the marked arm shall never return to the living. May you repent here till you rot. With the marked arm? Is it talking about Matsuda, the guy with the marked snake? What do you mean it ends here? We don't have any more hints, no more puzzles to solve. A mark on the arm, seriously. Mr. Gas Mask? It's nothing. Things look kind of bleak, huh? Well, how do we get out? Maybe there was never a way out for us in the first place. Huh, excuse me. Is it me or does it smell weird? Yeah, it definitely smells. The gas keeps getting stronger. Oh no. If it keeps getting worse, we'll be in trouble, explosion or not. Oh no. Hey. Huh? Is someone there? Who is it? Whew, wow, glad we finally made it. Jasmine? And Fujiwara-san? This guy was acting shady back in the tunnel, so I kept an eye on him, and then he started sneaking back the way we came. So I chased him down and grabbed him. Nonsense, I must do what I need to do. None of you understand the topo we were promised. Dr. Kizaragi was innocent. They are deep in anguish. Great reset. He's been like this for a while now. How's things on your end? Found a way out? About that. Out of options. Oh, jeez. What can we do? Are we stuck underground forever? Isn't there a way out somewhere? My phone? Is this where I saw the strange, like... This is where I saw the strange hand-like shadows. I have signal here? It seems you are safe and sound. I was worried there. Director-san, your voice has a strong echo. What have you wandered into? No wonder all my calls went unanswered. We're still trapped here, in a place like a netherworld station. The gas keeps coming, running out of time. Please keep calm. If we shed some light on this case, you might be able to make it. You will need to gain permission from the denizen of your underworld. Permission to head back to the living world. Okay. Huh? You're actually getting a signal? That's right. Just around here, it seems. Hurry up and do something. That gas keeps coming. How about you call for help like right now? I'm about to faint. Unhand me, you brutes. I'll make sure this guy behaves. Go for it, Zami. Let's begin. Mrs. Ami, without attracting too much attention to my presence. Good idea. This isn't really the time for the usual dissolution. In a rather unexpected and fun turn of events, your tour has found its way deep into the bowels of the earth. I really wouldn't call it fun. We're on the brink of death here. I see. The netherworld's miasma seems to be taking its toll. To return to reality, we must purge you of this deathly corruption. The eye reveals all. Eye opener. Now, let the dissolution begin. Yes. The Ueno occult and Dark Tour has led you to the Netherworld. The Shimibatsu Pond, the site of an unsolved murder, and an abandoned facility and tunnel. You have ended up in what seems to be the Netherworld. What are your thoughts on your experience so far? I really miss the sky right now. Asking you this less for customer feedback, and rather to assess the common traits among those who reach the Netherworld. So, Mrs. Ami, how would you describe the participants on this tour? Everyone had a reason to be part of the tour, yeah. This has got to be a big answer, but everyone had a reason to go on or some connection with the tour. They had various reasons. Strong interest in the cult, to write an article on tour, acquaintance with the Shimibatsu Pond ghost. You could also say that those who reach the Netherworld have an uncanny reason to attract each other. That is the basis we should start from. Okay. The Netherworld that supposedly exists on the flip side of this Ueno area, don't you feel there's some kind of story behind this place? Something distinctively different from common tropes such as the presence of Fae or anomalous abominations? As if the underworld were that much nearer. So, Mrs. Ami, let me ask you about the activities that are prepared for this tour. All the activities had one element in common. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it was? Something to do with an unsolved case. Something to do with an unsolved case. It's just a guess, but I think they're looking for the Ueno Tenchu's incident's murderer. The puzzles presented as activities on this tour were all related to the Ueno Tenchu incident. I bet that guy Matsuda is the one who's marked because he's the one that actually killed that one guy. And then Kizuragi got blamed for it. He's probably because he had worked with him. He claimed he didn't. But then again, murderers always return to the scene of the crime. So he probably showed up, he wanted to show up on the tour so he could return to the scene of the crime. What might this suggest? That this particular netherworld may be related to Kengo Nomura. In your earlier answer to my first question, you mentioned the tour participants all had good reasons to be here. My next question is about those participants themselves. So, Mrs. Ami, there was one thing about that all the other participants had in common. What was it? All fans. I think they're all interested in the occult. Oh no, they all had a Suishin Shrine Koban on them. All the participants had a Koban from the Suishin Shrine. Almost all of the tour participants owned a rare coin, of which only 10 are known to exist. It was as if the organizer, Keeper of the Netherworld, had gathered owners of that particular coin. All in all, the tour organizer seems to be looking for someone specific. Perhaps they were gathering participants, observing them from the Netherworld. On to the final step, Mrs. Ami. My next question is about the tour guide's handouts being one envelope short. Is that even a factor right now? Any thoughts on the tour handouts being one envelope short? Our guide mentioned he just passed out what he received from the organizer, so it's strange there would be such an oversight, which may mean the handouts themselves were present as intended. But there was someone in the group who wasn't invited to the tour. Someone who wasn't invited. So, Mrs. Ami, someone on this tour is here is uninvited. Do you know who they are? You would think I think it's both of them, right? What if it was the guide? Could it be us too? Yeah. Bingo. I've always wanted to say that, by the way. Your invitation DMs were forged by yours truly. What can't you do? Even an anonymous organizer needs a social network account for their online activities. We happen to have a handy tool that enables us to borrow such accounts. Do you mean that you hacked their account? Mrs. Ami, that is not important right now. He totally avoided the question. Anyway, so you use that handy tool to create a fake invitation message with an uninvited duo showing up. It's only natural to be missing one set of handouts. You two were the intruders on this tour. The key turns. Now, the final question to eliminate everything. Mrs. Ami, you mentioned earlier that someone is looking for Nomura-san's murderer, seeking to avenge him. Well, that was just a hunch of sorts. This is the key factor in determining this tour's organizer. This tour invited individuals related to the Ueno Tenchu incident. Yet, unlike you and Jasmine, there was a certain tour invitee who did not share common characteristics with the other participants. Wait, you mean someone who had a characteristic that the tour organizer would have never chosen? Who was this person? Matsuda-san. Or maybe Kimura-san? Yeah, she was not related to anything. Yeah, she wasn't related to the... You and Jasmine are outsiders to the tour. Of the official participants, she is the only woman. Oh no. You may recall greeting her when you first reached the tour's meeting point. I think I asked her if we were at the tour's meeting point. Do you remember who answered and how? It was Kimura-san. She said no, she doesn't think so. But that was because the only person capable of identifying intruders to the tour is the tour organizer themselves. Indeed, it was her. It was Kimura-san, the organizer of the tour and the resident of the Netherworld. Kimura-san, or rather Miss Tomoko Nomura. The mystery is now solved. We figured out who it was, Kimura. Tomoko Nomura? I didn't expect anyone to figure it out. Oh, fuck, she has lighter. You. I wouldn't take another step if I were you. I set this place up to fill with gas. Just one little spark and... No. You made a real mess of my plans, and as this tour's organizer, I find that unforgivable. It's been taken care of now. Kimura-san, you're alright. Who cares about that? We're all about to die here, and you're Nomura's sister. What's your problem with us? Why even run this stupid tour? To hunt down the real murderer of my brother Kengo, of course. The murderer didn't even touch my brother's wallet. But there was one thing they did take. The Suishin Shrine Koban I gave him. Oh, damn, that's fucking genius. That's smart as fuck, dude. That's actually crazy. So she was like, that coin... Whoever has that coin is a dead giveaway for who could have murdered him. Tell me, who among you took it? Show of hands, please. Matsuda here took forever to accept my invitation messages. I told the police countless times that Matsuda had a motive to murder my brother and should be a strong suspect. That's because I have an alibi. No way I could have killed Nomura, but you did have a motive. My brother often told me about the hazing from a jealous colleague. My brother was rushed to the hospital. Just before dying, he told me the murderer has a mark on his right forearm. Mr. Matsuda, can you roll up your sleeve and show us? Why the hell would I do that? Never mind then. Everyone, so this is the end. Thanks for coming. Wait. Here, you happy? No marks. Kimura-san, I mean Nomura-san. It looks like Matsuda-san isn't the culprit. What? No way, that can't be. I didn't take his coin. I went to buy it myself. I have an alibi for when Nomura was attacked. I do have tattoos on my upper arm. Looks too scary for a museum employee, so I try not to show it. So then it must be you, gas mask Yamada. Nomura-san, please stop. Shut up. Do you have any idea what I've been through these past 7 years? The world goes crazy over the Tenchu incident, but nobody cares about the victim's family. Suddenly the suspicions around Tsutomu Kisaragi and everyone labels him a murderer. And once Kisaragi kills himself, they blame the press for overdoing it. And then when they've had enough, they get bored and leave? Nomura-san. Gas mask, roll up your sleeve. Roll it up right now. As you wish. No mark, how come? Nomura-san, please. Shut up. Let it go, you had the wrong idea, so let's just all head back up. Come with me. What? Who, me? Zami. No one else move. If you try anything, we won't do anything. Please don't turn that on. Damn. Why did she ask for her? No one will bother us now. I know you understand me. Sorry for shouting at you back there. Now I don't have to. Nomura-san, are you really set on getting revenge? I can't forget. He was my brother. Kengo was my brother. Yes, I'll be doing more of these events. Azami-chan, it's you, isn't it? I would really like your help because you understand me. I wanted to talk to you about that. Why me? Let's head back up, just the two of us? Yes, take this, the key to those shutters there. You can keep it, see? You can trust me. But why? Because it's you, Azami-chan. We'll have everyone else die and move on together. Azami-chan? Nomura-san, I thought you were smarter than this, but clearly I was wrong. Why? How could you say such a thing? So this man with the mark on his arm who stole the coin from your brother, what if he had sold the coin right away? What if there were multiple murderers involved? Despite the years you spent, the results are underwhelming. Director, you don't have to put it like that. Tomoko-san, please listen to me. Avenging your brother won't make him happy. Azami-chan, why are you saying this? This was the only way for me. I was sure I could make it work. The next tour will be the one. Next time, one day. Roaming the netherworld fueled by those words, how quaint. You are unfit to see this vengeance through. Don't say that. Then what am I supposed to do from here on for my brother? Please tell me, how can I make this work? I'll do better next time. Please stop, Nomura-san. You're only making your brother sad. Why? Why, Azami? I must find out who killed my brother for Kengo. And here I am, back on terra firma. Talk about a refreshing breath of air. Huh, like hell it is. Watch it be the fucking event organizer. You might have caught me, but we are many. The prophecy will be fulfilled. I'll be sure to hand these two over to the cops. Zami? The mysterious organizer of the occult and dark tour. We are ultimately unable to determine who it was. The organizer seems to have gone missing in an abandoned underground station in Ueno. Did they step too close to the netherworld? Were they from there in the first place? That's it for the Urban Myth Dissolution Center channel. Stay tuned. Man, this case was way too exhausting. When she took you away, I thought it was over. It was so sudden, I was lost as well. Great job at talking her out of it. Might be a secret skill of yours. I was just lucky. By the way, what did the police say? Nomura-san turned out to be an employee of the company in charge of that underground facility. She'll be facing repercussions for using the facility and tunnel on her own. So that's why she had access to the station and the underground area. Also, the gas that was building up underground, she had set up something in the ventilation ducts. I mean, did she really solo all of it? It seems impossible for just one person. I don't know. I don't think we'll ever know. How was your netherworld trip? Director? So was Dr. Kizaragi the murderer or not? You must be pondering Nomura-san's words. The information that traverses the internet can give rise to both evil and good. Evil in the form of a culprit. That is what the Times called for 7 years ago. Called for evil. So the eliminate cards aren't prophecies, but announcements of intent. We can conclude these are the acts of sabotage by antisocial elements. What about the Samazima admin? No trace so far. Not so easily abated. I'll continue gathering intel at the center. I'll leave that to you. The CUTU. Oh? Commissioner? She's spying for the CUTU. Dear Samazima members, the Great Reset is nigh. The evil that dominates the present-day world will no doubt try to foil our plans. We must not falter. The general public is oblivious to the deceit. The world is ready for the Great Reset. And you'll be the ones to make it happen. What the fuck? Where'd he go? Episode 4. Permeating Blight. What the? Fuck? 2 Zimmers were arrested after attempting to enter an embassy in Akasaka. Adding that mystery tour participant Fujiwara to the count, the total comes to 8 arrests across 5 cases. The world's getting really scary lately. Are they doing this to make the Great Reset happen? They're following someone's directives, probably the same Zima admin. This borders on a conspiracy theory. But I believe the admin's agitating the Zimmers and leveraging the devastation and judgment prophecy as a beacon of hope. What exactly is devastation and judgment? Why would someone wish for that? Those who hate this world enough to wish devastation upon it. There are more people like that around than you might think. By the way, one of the tour participants, Mr. Gasmask, I heard from Jasmine he has gone missing. I hope he's alright. The only trace of him they found was this Illuminate card. Stairway to Limbo. Those who would descend into the underworld will inevitably fade into oblivion. This adds further credence that each card foretells its owner's fate. Well, Mrs. Ami, about the new request. We have been asked to evaluate a cursed artifact. I will handle the evaluation myself. Okay. Artifact evaluation gig, eh? And this particular artifact is a cursed one? Yep, that's right. Client name is Jun Mayusaki. Yeah, he got famous for doing online retail. Let me guess, Sammy, never heard of him? A good guess. You sweet summer child. But should we be worried if it's a cursed artifact? What do you mean? If we touch it, won't we die from the curse? Like frothing at the mouth? That kind of thing's not gonna happen so fast. Also, only a few curses are genuine. Do you think it's a fake? I really don't want to get cursed. Yeah, Sammy, bet curses love you. Oh, come on, don't say that. Anyway, let's do some social media research to find info on the requester. Understood. Alright, our client's asking us to estimate the value of a cursed item. Let's start by figuring out what exactly this cursed artifact is. I'll search for rumors about cursed artifacts. This Jun Mayusaki guy is quite the character, and we should find out more before meeting him. On it. Oh, famous box, huh? This box was in the case files, but the color looks a little brighter than in the photos. Do these things sell for a lot? That's why he wants to get an evaluation to confirm how authentic it is. Authentic? Like if a popular occult channel like the Centers would call it legit. That means fans will throw their money at it. I'd expect no less of Beauty June. Is it safe to have a box like that? Maybe you shouldn't keep it. Beauty? He's called Beauty June online. Is the beauty guy famous? He seems rich. Look, I'm not the only one who didn't know about him. I'm so desperate to not look that ignorant. This guy has a bunch of other products too, not just beauty foods. You don't know Jun Mayusaki? He's totally famous. Goes by Beauty Jun. Jun Mayusaki, he's that famous. Used to be a host. Once he moved to beauty, things really took off. This post went viral, so let me do a little bit of marketing. Okay. Developing our hyper-exclusive beautifying anti-aging. Okay, more products. Rena's picks. Okay, more products. The Cloud Chaser has arrived. Let's see here. The account name is Rena. I wonder if she has some connection to Mr. Beauty's company. That or Beauty's working with influencers. Is this Rena girl dating Beauty June? She keeps posting about him. Maybe she'll be at Beauty's place when we show up. What a supportive girlfriend, helping with product promotion. I wonder if Beauty June's okay. He really isn't taking the artifact's effects seriously. They say touching, looking, or even hearing about the thing could curse you. And it feels so hot already. What the hell is happening, bro? Okay. Cursed object, only dangerous things come to mind. There's so many different kinds of curses, no wonder people get interested. Jasmine, you get cursed by touching, looking at, or even just hearing about these artifacts. You looked at the post, Sammy. One mark against you and one for me because you told me about it. I'm gonna focus on driving now, okay? Let's keep our points even until the end. Why did we take this messed up request? They're already getting cursed. The words artifact effects are reacting. Look into that and search for an info on different kinds of cursed artifacts too. Alright. Okay. That box Beauty found must be totally cursed. I wonder what kind of curse it has. There are a lot of people like that who think it won't happen to them. Here's this photo when it first got famous. There were a bunch of other rumors about the curse too. It looks pretty intense. You know, hey, I know this. It's an online marketplace app called Flea Mary. It got attention from being sold there. If it's trending, a lot of people must be interested. Rumors about the curse. You'll really love rumors. A village head's entire clan was taken out by this box. Scary. I wonder what's inside. Just imagining it creeps me out. Maybe some hair, message written in blood. No, stop. Could it be some ancient venom-based poison? Insects forced to fight each other, packed in there, or maybe human fingers? Gross. The only box I know is Pandora's Beauty. Don't open that box. Do not open it. I'm not joking around. What happens if you open it? I mean, you'd be cursed. You'd be cursed, of course. You would think curses are real in this day and age? It's just a box. Now, the previous owner was really done in by it. Done in. More specifics. I heard they went missing. Oh, easy. There was a lot being said about Mr. Beauty's red box. Though it's all rumors, some of them were pretty scary. The requester is Jun Maesaki, aka Beauty June. Seems like someone who's good at selling people things. I heard he switched from being a host to focusing on the beauty foods market. Didn't realize he was into reselling occult stuff too. Wonder if it's a PR stunt. That sounds worrying. There's lack of the red box's previous owner going missing too. Guess all we can do is ask around once we get there. Hello, we're from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I'm Azami Fukurai. Hi, you're here, huh? Isn't that Meguriya person coming? You two have what it takes to do this kind of evaluation? Director Meguriya can't make it. Alright, in that wheelchair. But we can get on call for the evaluating part, right? Yes. Alright, come on in. Hey Rena, get some tea for our guest. I'm glad you're alright, Mr. Mayusaki. Oh yeah, I'm fine. The curse seems to have hit my girlfriend Rena though. Oh? What the fuck? Hey Rena, get the door. That's the delivery guy. The fuck? Why is he just like bossing her around all the time? Mr. Beauty doesn't look cursed, can't stand him though. But Jasmine, making it personal will bias the investigation. Huh, look how you've grown. I'll start by checking the symptoms of the curse. I'll ask about how they got hold of the red box. Okay, go for it. Dude, she looks like skinny. Hello, how are you? I'm Ito, in charge of package deliveries for this area. How are you? Mind if I talk to you for just a bit? Talk to me? You come here for deliveries? Yep, Mayazaki's talented to online shopping, so the volume's hefty. I handle all his needs from send-outs to deliveries to recalls. This area's deliveries are mine too, so I receive the package here and deliver directly. Nobody answered the door yesterday, so this one's a redelivery. Sounds like you stop by pretty often. You must be busy handling deliveries each day. Yes, sir. We're a bit short on staff, so it's been busy lately. We do have our days off, though. I usually drink and laze around at home. 10th prize, EC Sites Health Foods. They give out trophies for these things. A pricey-looking bottle of champagne and a cute little bear. Huh, this bear has the same hairstyle as Mr. Beauty. And his paws are heart-shaped. Wow, and the bear's name is June Bear. Under the bear's bum. There's something under the June Bear's bum. What the fuck? It's a delivery notice. You were absent, so we'll be back tomorrow. I can imagine Mr. Beauty outright ignoring the doorbell when Rina-san isn't here. By the way, the delivery staff's handwriting is all curvy and cute. Delivery. Here for a redelivery? You're here for a redelivery today? That's right, it's for his business. So I can't just leave it at the door. It's interesting. Could we talk to you for a minute? Are you okay? I've been sick ever since that thing came here. Yo, is this girl okay, dude? She's like malnourished or something? Thank you for the tea and cupcake earlier. Sure. My partner Jasmine really loved the cake. She loved the liquor flavor. I've been eating the cake myself. I don't have the appetite for much else. Is it true that you've been cursed? Things have been weird all over since that thing came in. At first I thought it was just me, just a bad day or two. Anything else unusual? No, forget it. You'll just think I'm crazy. I can't. I won't. Oh, it's okay. No pressure. Just please forget it for now. Have you looked inside the box, perhaps? I didn't. But something came out anyway. Something? A long body like a snake. A monster like the box's patterns slithered out of the box's seams. It keeps writhing inside of me. Oh my god, is she saying she said a snake came out and went inside of her? A snake? What's going on? Since when has a snake been showing up? Since when? Maybe a week ago or so? It keeps on squirming in front of me. Since a week or so ago. The fuck? That girl's losing it. She supports his business as an influencer, but she's not feeling well lately. What are the symptoms? Snake-like hallucinations. She's seeing hallucinations that look like snakes. Sounds scary. I hope we can lift her curse soon. This chick is fucking losing it, bro. Okay, observe. So this red box is the cursed artifact. Sure looks creepy though. All these dead bugs are on the box. Why? I won't touch it just in case. Dead bugs. Must be some kind of like fucking toxic fumes coming out of that shit. Strange patterns on the outside. Looks ancient. And this is warding Ofuda for sitting in whatever's inside. I should ask where or how they got the box. I wonder what's inside. Did Mr. Beauty or Rina-san check the contents? Phew! I had too much tea and cake. Great flavor, must be the liquor in it. I was too busy taking notes to eat anything. Now I wish I had. What's your gut feeling on this case? Is the artifact really cursed? All things considered, it feels fake to me. But Rina-san seems to have symptoms from the curse. Yeah, Rina-san, she does look kind of pale. Guess we should look into what caused her symptoms. Observe. Beauty June's fermented organic protein. Anything else? Wow, the miracle digestive beauty. So it's true that online shopping businesses get flooded with boxes. I hope you have a price of the box sometime today. Well, we don't really know yet. I'm pretty busy here, so hurry it up, please. For the record, may I ask your name and profession? Do you need those for the evaluation? Not that I mind too much. June Mayasaki. I run an online retail business that sells beauty foods. Enough for you? You work here then? I have a separate warehouse where I handle orders and send them off. This place is like my home and R&D room. About the beauty foods you sell. Ah, a discerning customer. Our concept is beauty and health. We choose the finest ingredients for our products. I'm careful about my own health too. I avoid anything hazardous to my health, alcohol, cigarettes, all that. I never eat something unless I know what it is. Our products are all curated by me with no corners cut. We have a launch upcoming. Beauty June's Miracle Digestive Beauty. This one's super duper hyper effective. Ingredients are super rare and everyone who tries reports health improvements at our next level. The sub plan gives an unbelievable savings. Let me sign you up right here, right now. I'll think about it. Dude, you know what it is? That cake that she fed her and she had just admitted to eating the cake all the time? That cake's probably poisoning them. I'm pretty sure that cake is poisoning her. And she just gave cake to frickin' our homegirl here. So if she starts getting sick, then we know it's the cake. I should compile notes on Mr. Beauty. The case's requester, Mayusaki-san, he has a product he's about to launch. Miracle Digestive Beauty. About the red box. Can I ask about that red box? Oh, that box. I should be the one asking you that question. It's just a gift from a friend, you know? A gift from a friend. He says he got it as a bonus for a bulk order. Send it over in one of his deliveries. Anyway, how long until you're done evaluating? Can I ask you about the red box's previous owner? Is that even related to the evaluation? Well, if it's a cursed artifact, the sender might be important. Traded secrets are involved, so I'd rather not say. I keep having to tell Rena about this. This kind of business could go downhill with one false impression. So silence is gold. Make sense? I had nothing to add. Are you good? Alright, I understand. That's a problem. Seems important to find out who the sender is. Maybe the shipping label on the box tells us something. Have you looked inside the box itself? Oh, no. It's sealed with Nafuda. No way I'm going to open it. You can easily devalue container-type items by doing that. True, actually. Did you touch the box? Well, yes, I did touch it a bit, kind of. I won't get cursed just by touching it, right? Besides, nothing's happened so far. Rina-san actually seems to be suffering from the curse. Oh, really? Adds credibility to that box for sure. Huh? Which means it's harmful. Rina-san is in danger too. There's also the possibility the previous owner means you harm and is cursing you. Great then. These things sell for more. The curse seems like the real thing. So keep looking into it. Rina-san is in pain, you know? Oh yeah, then figure it out for Rina. Damn, he doesn't give a fuck. What is this shadow doing? Is this a hand? From an angle, it looks like it's grabbing something. Is it looking at the back of the room? Weird shadows are swirling all around the box. I get dizzy if I stare at it too long. It's because of the patterns, right? I see many hand-like things around the box. It reminds me there were posts about this red box's lore. Mr. Beauty might have heard something from the previous owner. A shadow holding a cardboard box. That must be Mr. Beauty, right? Mr. Beauty said the red box was included in the delivery. I wonder if the cardboard box it came in might still be around. One of these boxes. I see various cardboard boxes, but there's no way telling which one the red box came in. Would the delivery guy know something? Shit. Okay. Have you ever delivered a strange package to Mayusaki-san? Strange, what kind of package do you mean? I believe you brought a cardboard box here that contained a cursed artifact. Cursed artifact? You mean like the cursed items you find in games or something? It would have been packaged, so probably not obvious, but Have you delivered some unusual cardboard boxes recently? Recently, let me think. Oh yes, 3 days ago. I brought one that was partly ripped. A week or so ago, there was one that was completely wrapped up with packing tape. Also, 3 weeks ago or something, there was one with a big dent in it. A ripped box, a box with lots of tape, and a dented box. But they were already like that when I first received them. He always shouts at me, "Why can't you be more careful? Useless." So unfair. What I give to just stitch that mouth of his shut. Stitch what? Oh, the Thought out loud again. You never heard me say that. I never heard you. Okay. Maybe it was the male guy, because he's fucking tired of that guy. He's probably sick and tired of him, so he left him this cursed box. Recent impression of Mayasaki-san. This is a broad question, but have you noticed anything about Mayasaki-san recently? As in, has he ever seemed tired, or have you ever felt like something was wrong with him? No, not at all. Though pulling out that sharp tongue could help him calm down a bit. Oh wait, you didn't hear that. Don't tell anyone I said that. Anyway, it's usually the lady who answers, so I don't really know. I see. How about the lady Rina-san? How's she doing? I come here every day, and she just signs a delivery slip and that's it. Sometimes offers me some tea. Not my place to say, but she looks slower energy than usual lately. Delivery guy who stopped by Mr. Beauty's place isn't in charge of the area. What did he say about the deliveries to and from Mayasaki-san? Only handles deliveries to Mayasaki's place. Oh, he handles everything. Yeah, send out and deliveries, of course, and also recalls. He seemed rather tired. He probably works really hard every day. Okay. I really ate too much cake, so full. Look even closer. On closer inspection, some of the cardboard boxes are torn or dented. These must be packages the delivery guy mentioned. It's not unusual for packaging to get damaged during deliveries, huh? Why is this one covered in so much packing tape? Do you know anything about the box's lore or something like that? Oh yeah, that I did. Something about the family who owned it all dying off? The whole family? Wild, yeah? If this lore is the real deal, I'm in it for a score, right? This is important stuff. Gotta update the item details. That's fucking crazy, bro. He's like, that's more money. Okay. Damn, I don't know anymore. Recent cardboard boxes. About the packages you've been receiving, were there any boxes with unusual packaging? So please don't talk about the packaging. June is pretty picky. Whenever we get anything with damaged packaging, he gets mad and yells at the staff for putting the goods at risk. The delivery guy did mention that. He really lost it when that box came in. It was the worst. The cardboard box wasn't damaged, but he went off about the packaging being sloppy. Dude, Felon, thanks for the sub again! 67 months, dude. 67 fucking months. That's so fucking insane. Like, at this point, very soon, by the end of the year, you're gonna be like 6 years in. Non-stop, man. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. I fucking love it. I don't think anyone will ever catch up to that many months subbed. It's wild, yeah. Like Rory's at like 48 months, you know? She's like the next person after you. You're at 67, dude. Back when we fucking played Overwatch. You remember that shit? I'm out here playing Rivals now and shit too. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. The box's sender. Who was the box's sender? I don't even know, man. What the hell? I don't know what else I could be missing here. Okay. Damn, who am I? Okay. Let's think things through. We need to find out the red box's sender, but Mr. B doesn't want to tell us for some reason. He doesn't have various cards up his sleeve. Have you examined the packaging the box came in? It may have arrived in a distinctive cardboard box. The delivery guy mentioned there were 3 recent incoming deliveries. A partially ripped cardboard box, which he brought here 3 days ago. Another one that was entirely wrapped up in packing tape from a week ago. And another from 3 weeks ago that has a dent in it. You've done so well in gathering clues. I should just sit back and watch. You're here, so if you have any hints, alright then. About the distinctive cardboard boxes, you might be able to categorize them based on whether the package is damaged or just sloppy. Categorizing the packaging. The cardboard box with sloppy packaging. Wrapped up with packing tape. Which was wrapped up with packing tape. The cardboard box with sloppy packaging, which was wrapped up with packing tape entirely. Which was, oh shit, okay. Which was entirely wrapped up with packing tape. There we go. I just switched them. Okay. The cardboard box with the sloppy packaging, which was entirely wrapped up with packing tape. Okay. Looking closer at the tape wrapped package, it might tell us who sent it over. We should check. That must be it. The one wrapped up in packing tape. It really is a mess. Probably took a while to get open. The shipping label reads Nishitani. Could this Nishitani person be the previous owner? Let's check with Mr. Beauty. Was Red Box's previous owner someone called Nishitani? Wow, how'd you know? I took you just for a part-time helper. Maybe you're worth your while. I'll tell you then. Yeah, the box's previous owner is a guy called Nishitani. So Nishitani-san was the box's previous owner and he sent it to you. As a bonus, actually. Why? Is there something going on with Nishitani? This is just a guess, but no offense, but could that red box involve some personal grudge against you in some way? Yeah, he might just do that. He was mumbling about something when he agreed to throw in this deal. He's kind of passive-aggressive like that. Hola, hello? Hola! I see, noted. There was talk on socials about the previous owner going missing. Did they mean this Nishitani-san? What the fuck? You gathered quite a lot of info. Yeah, we now know who the previous owner was. But what now? Are we evaluating instead of identifying? Good point. I wonder what the director has in mind. Really sees all. Mr. Azami, how's it going? Director-san? It seems the curse hasn't started spreading just yet. Yes, we're safe and sound. Director, the requester, Mr. Mayusaki, he really wants to know the box's value. He fails to understand that money's not of importance here. You mean, Mr. Azami, Miss Azami, first and foremost, that box is a serious matter. Seriously? Kindly ask Mayuzaki-san and Rina-san to join us. Let us start the identification. It's Pandora's box. Great, you're done evaluating? Well, kinda. What we would be doing is not an evaluation, but an identification, to determine what kind of cursed artifact this red box is, as well as its origins to figure out how to handle it. Value can easily fluctuate with a silver tongue. The question here is whether or not you can survive the curse. Now then, let us begin identifying this box. Okay. First, its outward appearance. Curses are focused on various objects, depending on the purpose of the curse itself, which means that examining the artifact's shape will help you deduce the curse's aim. So, Mrs. Ami, How would you describe this cursed artifact? A box with a pattern design. It was an old red box with strange patterns drawn on the outside. Precisely. Boxes are reminiscent of the act of sealing. Key here are the geometric patterns drawn on the red box. Geometric patterns are also seen on the clothing and everyday items used in mountainous cultures. They are said to be spiritual patterns born of communion with the divine. So, Mrs. Ami, in what state was the red box that had these patterns? Completely wrapped up with packing tape. I hate when the glue on the packing tape stays even after you peel it off. Aren't you talking about the cardboard box the red box came in? Please think it over again. Oh, sorry. Worded with an Ofuda and unopened. It was sealed with the wording of Fuda, and no one had opened it. However, both Magisaki-san and Rina-san had touched the box itself. The physical shape of the artifact is important, and I shudder to imagine if they'd opened it. Let us move on then. Cursed artifacts have histories of their own. Some artifacts are new, but cursed boxes are the result of a process. The story of revenges fulfilled through these curses are passed down as folklore. So, Mrs. Ami, what was the lore around the red box? It killed off an entire bloodline, which is crazy. A scary legend for just the box. Excellent. In a sequestered village at a time when things were less aplenty, it's easy to imagine the terrible conflicts that might have taken place. They may still retain their resentment towards those in power and fame. Thus, the curses were born as ways to strike back against the oppressors. We now need to look into whether this lore is actually true. On to our final question. Red box which bestows curses. Those who have been near this box are feeling its effects. So, Mrs. Ami, who exactly has been affected by the curse? Rina-san. It's Rina-san. She looked very ill. Also, she mentioned something snake-like crawling out of the box and writhing inside her. Exactly. Of those in this room, only Rina-san has been hit with the curse. A curse that only affects women and a box which causes it. Legends telling of the curse killing off an entire bloodline of a village's influential family. Only one cursed artifact fits this description. Okay. The urban myth that matches the circumstances would be... Oh? Freaking Pandora's box or what? Oh, Kotori Bako. Kotori Bako. The fuck? Okay. The Kotori Bako. An urban myth that got attention online is a horror story. It was said to be fiction, but the details were elaborate to the extreme. There were rumors the box actually existed. The story as it was told is as follows. Someone from a settlement was the victim of a severe discrimination. They vowed to kill off the entire bloodline of the village, heads of the family. They built a box around the fingers of a child sacrifice and called it Kotori Bako. The curse affects women and children who go near the box, but not grown men. That sounds exactly like that box. What happens if you get cursed? The horror story itself claims that their insides would twist and rupture, leading to death. Insides twisting and rupturing? There are two kinds of curses. One targets specific individuals. For example, changing one of the kanji in their name to the kanji for curse. The other curses multiple people indiscriminately. The other curses multiple people indiscriminately, and is an especially dangerous type of curse. A cursed doll that kills its owner. A cursed chair that kills those who sit in it. Wow. For this case, though we don't know whether the curse's effect will mirror those in the story, you should assume a high level of danger while investigating. Rina-san should stay away. Mrs. Ami and Miss Jasmine, please leave the place immediately. Huh? What? Is it that bad? Twisted insides and death? June, we should really send that back to Nishitani. scary, and it seems like the real thing. Either way, please head to the former owner, Nishitani-san's place. Ask him where he found the box, and we may be able to determine how to avoid the curse. Understood. Zammy, you know what? Yes, I touched that box just a bit. You know, I feel a bit queasy. I know, she's gonna get sick, and it's not because of the box, it's because she ate cake. No, wait, are you serious? Wait, maybe you're just feeling lightheaded or it's cold. Yeah? Jasmine? Yeah? Why, Jasmine, why? No way. Oh, are you alright, Jasmine? I thought I could sleep it off. You look really pale. Is it really because you touched the box? It's okay, Zammy, I just feel a little sick. Just a bit anemic, maybe? Anyway, heading to this Nishitani guy's place. I can still drive, so no worries. Yeah, I guess. Jasmine, are you really okay? If you're too sick to drive, I said I'm fine. Anyway, what do we need to check on again? Looking for info about Nishitani-san, the box's previous owner. That might lead to the village where the box came from. Going there might help us lift your curse, and also Rina-san's curse, right? Slow down, Zammy. We don't know if it's a village. Besides, when we checked yesterday, didn't Poe say the previous owner went missing? Well, let's still do what we can. I'll do my absolute best searching for info on Nishitani-san. You're getting really good at this. Do me a favor and look into the box's curse, too. Understood. It's me, Nishi-chan, the treasure hunter. I buy your hidden treasures at top prices. I can come check on any items of interest from antiques to family heirlooms. Looks like it. He travels out to buy people's unwanted items. So did he really go missing? I'm curious about that too. We should look into it. A lot of people seem to be interested in Nishi-chan. Oh shit, my bad. You better be okay, Nishitani, and prove that this curse can be broken. During the edition, we also buy old magazines, clothes, and sometimes even food products. You can really go and buy that many different kinds of items. It's like a thrift shop, they stock all kinds of things. Oh, that's kind of cool. Alright, let me be right back real quick.